What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hobby Goblins Cave Reps right here at Counterspell Games in Jacksonville, Florida. Necrons on my left, Chaos Space Marines on my right. You know, no orcs at all. I'm out of here. I'm done with this. We need some more orcs. Great to see everybody out here this evening. We're going to have a good time. Before we get started, of course, thank you to Chris rising to the call, I should say, for getting this game for us tonight. Julian did have some things that came up, and so Chris was able to step in.
Dare he?
How dare
Thank
he?
you.
Yeah.
Better, Julian.
I mean, it was really hard to determine whether or not I wanted to play or rob Eric of a game.
Yeah.
And I decided that my desire to play, was way more.
Well, you've got your work cut out for you here. This list Eric is running did, body and RTT just a couple weeks ago, Eric, just so I don't misspeak here. So it definitely has some sauce, but based off just the number of unique assets that you have on the table, I can tell that you're cooking something up as well. So I'm definitely excited to see how this all plays out. Let's go ahead and jump right into it and have a look at these lists.
A renegade. Am I a renegade of funk? All right. Let's see what we got here today. All right, so I got double Chaos Lords, one with the Despot's Claim, extra CP generating ability, 4 units of minimum sized legionaries with double heavy melee weapons, chain cannon, plasma pistol, etc. The Chosen is miscounted on there. It is 1 10-man brick of Chosen. The assets guy always messing stuff up. 2 Predator Destructors. They are each equipped with 2 additional las cannons. Little baby unit of Nurglings. 3 Masters of Executions, because they are great in any army that gets to run them. Cypher for doing Cypher things. Cultist Mob, hold down the home field. 3 Rhinos and 3 units of Raptors, 2 of which are in reserve right now. Pass it over to the Necron boy.
A king. Not the king, just a king.
Just,
The king's on the table.
Just a king.
All right, so we've got a Hexmark Destroyer with the Veil of Darkness. Going to do some shenanigans with them. Yes, I have the spreadsheet here, actually.
All right, I'll be back.
Luminor Saris is hanging out in the Ghost Arc. We've got Oracan the Diviner and a Overlord with a Translocation Shroud in a 20-man brick of Warriors with a group of Crypto Thralls in there. We've got 3 Scorpec Lords just running around on their own. One of them has the Dermal Bond to give him a 4-up Feel No Pain.
Which is the correct pronunciation.
Correct pronunciation, yeah, we did. Silent King, you know him, you love him. We've got the Ghost Arc, do not be fooled. It is not a Doomsday Arc. On here, I don't have one painted up, but same profile, same outline. So we've got the Ghost Arc there. A Canoptic Reanimator. We've got 1 unit of Flayed Ones, 3 individual Locust Destroyers in Deep Strike for some actions, 2 3-man Scorpec Destroyers with a Plasma Sight, and a unit of Tomb Blades with a Shadow Loom and Particle Beamers.
There you have it. Those are our lists. What can you tell us about our mission tonight, Luke? Crucible of Battle. So on the diagonals. The Ritual, because Eric loves to pick stupid missions.
There's nothing stupid about the ritual.
Everybody
this is what separates
Eric got here first.
the boys from the men right here, is the ritual.
Hey, F in chat if you hate the Ritual, guys. just let Eric know.
Somebody put F in the chat for me.
He won't take our word for it. But this is what happens when Eric is
y'all gonna get unexploded ordnance one of these days, and I don't want to hear it.
I'll be so excited. I will play orcs for that.
All right.
You'll play unexploded ordnance over the ritual?
Unexploded ordnance. Yes, I will.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And then, of course, swift action as that final mission rule. Well, guys, of course, we want to thank all of you guys for tuning in, hanging out with us, whether it's here live or after the fact. We absolutely appreciate you taking your time, spending it here with us. If you like what we're doing, make sure you do hit that like button. Throw a thumbs up on it as well. That way you get notified anytime we go live here. If you're not yet subscribed, consider doing so. And of course, a big shout out to our Gob Squad, our membership community right here on YouTube. I can already see Green over there in chat. It is always so good to see our Gob Squad here hanging out with us. We've started rolling out some tactical content. Of course, that tactical content our members do get first dibs, but John's video is now live today for everybody, and that's 300 rated Tau units. So make sure you do check that out. Huge thank you to all of the support that you guys have provided us through the Gob Squad. We couldn't have done what we have so far without you, and we've got plenty more work to do. So it's always so good to see you guys here. With all of that said and done, maybe a little violence is in order. Who wants to go first?
I think I do.
I think I do.
Yep.
I think I do.
Here you go.
All right, highest roll goes first. All right, it's not me.
All right.
Yeah, it's me.
It's Eric.
Good luck, you guys.
All right.
All right, so
go.
Eric, feel free to go ahead and redeploy because that's a thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
basically
ahead
turn one as a redeploy.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and get my scout moves on my Tomb Blades. And
9-inch scout.
Chad is requesting the hat go back on. They say the glare off your forehead is actually...
Look, it just
interfering with
came
the
off,
camera.
and chat did not request it.
All right, guys, just put some sunglasses on at home. That's the only way to defeat that shine. Let's shout out all the Gob Squad here with us right now in chat. What's going on? I don't know if I missed the first one or not, but let's kick it off with Steven Straight. Every day we fall further from the Emperor. Yeah, you know, the start of that descent was, of course, Rob's birthday. What's going on, James CSM? How are
James?
you? Great to see you. Daniel Parrott here as well. Oh, White Chocolate must have been our first one. And,
So,
of course,
chocolate.
he is one of our hobgoblins, so we got to shout out White Chocolate. I do recall White Chocolate saying he hates both of these armies. And,
not
well,
very nice.
Daniel Parrott tends to agree with him. Thank you guys for showing up. Great to see you both.
that's just unacceptable. But I'll allow it.
We also have Old Snapper in here with us. That's a name we don't get to see nearly enough. Great to see you here with us today. Old Snapper celebrating 5 months of membership here at the Gob Squad.
Impressive.
Thank you so much for all of that support.
Alrighty, so I drew Defend Stronghold behind enemy lines. So those are going to get cycled back in.
Yep.
And I have Cleanse and Establish Locus.
Okay.
Mess that up.
I blame the pollen for Eric's inability to shuffle cards.
I mean, I don't shuffle cards very well to begin with.
Okay. Just not that one.
All right.
There you go.
Alrighty, so Cleanse and Establish Locus. I don't really like either one of those right now, because I don't want to necessarily give up a unit for either one of those actions.
So before you continue, apparently at the start of the battle round, I'm supposed to select my Silent King ability.
Oh, okay, yeah, go for
If
it.
you're cool with that.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. We are going to go with the... Yeah, we'll do a reroll hits and wounds of 1.
All right, so you have to select that specific ability. It's not just always on.
Yeah, at the start of the battle round, I pick one of the 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't really want to do that. Let me check Cleanse here. Can we do the old school summon an objective and say I'm cleansing it? No, I have to be in... To start the action, I have to be in range of an objective marker.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we will see. We will see. All right, let's get an extra objective over here. In one of these drawers. Ah, Danielson. Figure out where we're going to put
Grab
this
one of those for me as well while we're
objective.
chilling.
Just pre-planning out here. So one could basically go right there. It wouldn't be within 6 of any other, and it's within 12 of one. And I don't have to move very far to do it. So chat, I'm thinking, you know, how I want to expand, what I want to deal with, and how I want to deal with it. And try not to give too much up while I can right now. How far does the Silent King move?
He moves an amount.
An amount?
That's not the right one. He moves 8.
8?
Yes.
So it's a 32-inch threat range with your 24-inch guns.
Yep. But I can also get. He can benefit from Protocol of the Sudden Storm
Got
to
it.
get Assault.
Roger that. Huh. We're probably going to do this here.
Okay. That's got to be within 12 of the, or 12 from this one.
Is it from any objective or specifically the...
In No Man's Land.
Okay.
Just checked because I was confused as well. You know, leave it to Eric to pick the ritual and not know the rules of the ritual.
I actually haven't played it a lot since they changed that. It used to be from any other objective.
Yeah.
But there we go.
Why is it you haven't played it a lot? Is it maybe because it's...
Because I run all the tournaments. Oh, sorry. Let me get Daniel facing correctly here. So, obviously not going down now. This is just I am broadcasting where it is going.
Just preparing
Yeah.
for the inevitability.
Pretty much.
Because it is, as some would say, inevitable.
Ordained by fate.
Nobody
would
says
say
that.
Jinx!
Nobody says
You
that.
can't call Jinx if you weren't a part of the Jinx.
Yes, you
Jinx.
can.
No, Jinx.
Did you not... Anyone not see How I Met Your Mother? And why Barney ended up in the hospital? One of you's
Dude,
going
if
to
you
have really
talk
bad
about
luck.
my mother one more time. What's going on, James? CSM celebrating being a member for 8 months here. Eric is complicating the time-honored solution of playing CSM. Just destroy the enemy army. A little tactical advice for you there, Eric.
Yep.
If you choose to accept.
Alrighty. Just got to see who's got to be in range here. So I got to be within 1 inch of the where it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be fairly easy with a rhino. I'm going to pop up here. Have some cover, I guess.
Also, where is Cypher actually?
Cypher is in this rhino.
Okay. Which model is him?
This
Out of
model right
curiosity.
here.
Okay. I didn't see
The one that looks like Cypher.
The one that looks like Cypher. Got it.
Yeah, the one that is the Cypher model. So we don't need to go that far. So to get within 1 inch, I do have to get on the plate, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we will just go here.
Okay.
Do you have any reactive moves?
I do not.
Okay.
That I know of. Possible. I don't think Awakened Dynasty has that, though. I can Veil of Darkness my Hexmark Destroyer, if I really want to.
As a reactive?
Yeah. I mean, it's reactive to the end of your movement phase.
Okay. Alright, Nurglings will go here.
Yeah, I see, Eric, his reactive move is if you move something on your turn that he doesn't like on his turn, he's going to make a movement to do something about
Yes.
it. Right? That's his
Okay.
reactive move,
Yep.
much like
Got
your redeployment strategies.
Yeah. Figured. These guys are just going to scoot up a wee bit,
Okay.
hug some cover and whatnot.
Seems fair.
They're going to advance and spread out to cover my backfield a little bit more.
Just going to do some measuring while you're doing that, because I know I also have to create some objectives.
Pre-plan out where you're going to go.
Yep.
Let's see here. We're decent, but I think you could get a Hexmark Destroyer. Possibly. Just in case, we're going to make it a little more difficult to do so.
Okay.
Let me check my 2 inches.
Just going to check your established locust objective. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's totally not happening.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go sit in the middle
I mean, I would.
for 2 points or cleanse for 2 points.
Yeah.
To just sit in the middle to get something shot off immediately by
Yeah.
the Silent Gang. That
I
doesn't.
mean, but you've got assets, right?
I don't have assets to just willy-nilly throw away without gaining a little more than a total of 4 points.
I'm not gonna lie, I would actually love to draw Established Locust turn 1. That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be great for you. Because they can just advance right into the middle and do it. Because they're a battle line unit, so you get the swift advance.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta think about stuff. What stuff am I gonna do?
Just saying, James CSM, he's over here thinking about stuff. Pretty sure that's not how you play CSM.
Do you play CSM?
No.
What's up, Orcus Maximus? Great to see you back. How are you?
Orcus.
Maximus Decimus Meridius. I haven't seen the new one yet.
I haven't either.
It was okay. It wasn't bad. I definitely rewatched the original before tuning into the new one, and it paid a lot of homage to the original,
That's
but
good.
it wasn't nearly as good. I mean, that movie was life changing as a kid. You know what I mean? The first time I saw it.
It was a great movie. I liked it a lot.
Which is not his MO, guys. He typically prefers to not like things.
Oh,
So-
hush. Definitely don't want to get Silent Kinged.
I heard it's never really good your first time.
Wouldn't be my first.
You definitely want to stretch and kind of loosen up for it.
So it wouldn't be hard to get into the position to shoot him. Or to shoot the Ghost Ark.
Yep.
But I'm getting Silent Kinged after that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
William Payne, K.R. Quintero, how are you, gentlemen?
So he is currently an aura of reroll 1s to hit and wound.
Yes.
What about the ignoring penalties? Is that an aura he has to pick too?
Yep.
So you're not ignoring penalties right now?
I'm currently not ignoring modifiers.
Okay. All right. So there's a chance. I mean, smoke screen and armor of contempt.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, I'd feel good if that thing died. Let me just let's double check our right about there. I think in this neighborhood, because your long, weird guns on the side. So since I have assault on everything, it will advance. Oh man, what did Luke do to this?
On the floor.
Yeah, 2 inches, so that's a 12. Let me find my dice. Urgh. Alrighty, so 12 inches, and we're just going to Tokyo drift over, basically.
Gotcha.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. What?
Just reset.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I didn't do it.
It's one's fault. No. You got plenty of whips.
So we will, I mean, I don't know how I feel about it, but, you know, we will take those shots at your pistolas.
Getting that guy right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was the angle that you had said earlier. Let's see. Did I inadvertently get line of sight on them? Probably not. Maybe. Just for like the infantry guns, even though they're not infantry. So the bolt guns will go here because I'll be out of range over there.
Sure.
You things already have line of sight over here. Try to get rid of this unit and put damage on that thing. Probably just stay nice and tucked up. what to do with the chosen rhino. I think the chosen rhino advances for 6. Cool.
All right.
So
Seems good.
18 inches, but we'll call it 16 because I'm going to do some pivoting.
Gonna pivot.
Yep. So basically, we'll just come up over here
Okay.
and, you know,
Seems fair.
claim cover from an angle.
Yeah.
Give you 2 options. Do you want to shoot the gun tank or the tank with the chosen in it, basically, right?
Okay.
Sacrifice one for the other.
Can your predators? You can't fall back and shoot?
No.
Okay.
I could shoot you in combat.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Big guns never die.
Yeah, it's fair.
Alrighty, I'm going to move on to the shooting phase.
Okay. Shoot it.
Might have been a little too ambitious here, but we shall see. We will start with this one. He
Okay.
is. What's the toughness of that thing?
T9.
D9.
14 wounds, 3 up, 4 up.
All right, so I'm going to dark pack sustain.
Okay.
The big guns and the just in case. No, you're just reanimating. The big guns, so las cannon, predator auto cannon, and the havoc launcher will go towards that.
Okay.
The combi weapon will go here.
Sure.
So dark pact, leadership 6, good.
Okay.
For sustain. It is in rapid fire range. 2 shots hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Misses. Cool. Not in rapid fire range for that gun. Out of it by a couple inches, so just 4 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Because it is not stealth.
No.
2 hits, wounding on 4s at strength 9.
Okay.
2 at AP 1, but you've
Okay.
got cover.
3 ups. He's good.
The las cannons. Both hit. Both fail to wound. Alrighty. That was
Okay.
great. The rockets for 5 shots. Just turns into 5 hits.
Yep.
1 save, no AP.
All right.
Which you don't need to put that on there because it'll heal.
Yep.
Because nothing else is shooting. So that's unfortunate.
Combi's over here.
I already fired that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. He's gonna. We'll start with the other predator. Shooting your filleted ones.
Okay. They are stealth.
Yep. So we are in rapid fire range.
Cool.
We will dark pack sustain. We're good. So hitting you on 4s because of stealth. The big cannon turns into 4 hits.
All right.
On 2s, 3 saves at AP2.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that puts me on AP2. Yeah, 6s. Nope. 3 of those are dead.
The las cannons turns into 4 hits.
Okay.
So I need 4 hits on that Ghost Ark. That'll be 4 more dead guys.
Okay.
It's AP4.
All right. So they are dead. And chat, that is not a big deal. Our flayed ones were there primarily to hinder the Nurglings from deploying up in that sheltered area. So they had to actually, walk up there themselves.
But I think that's going to be my turn, man. I'm not cleansing anything. I'm not establishing any locus. I'm going to pitch both, but I'll get a CP for one of them, and I'm going to go to 3 in your turn.
Okay. All right.
And obviously that objective is now there.
Sounds good. So I will go to 2, the start of my turn, and I will offer the cut. I shuffled while it was your turn. Oh, neglecting to cut. Perfect. We've got marked for death and recover assets. What are you mocking?
You want me to mark you some stuff for death?
Yeah, I want to know before I pitch it. I'm assuming cultists.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming nurglings.
Yeah, they're easy to kill. Do you have anything that could come over here right now?
I've got the Scorpex and the Scorpec Lord.
Could they make it this far?
Let me see. That's move 8. No, probably not.
Well, we'll make it one of them. This predator right here.
Okay.
It's fairly well hidden, and we'll actually make it this unit of raptors instead of the nerdlings.
The unit of raptors.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're a little further back. They'd be harder to kill in general.
Okay. If I chose to charge them, what if I chose to shoot them?
What could shoot them right now?
Warriors after they advance and shoot?
That'd be a couple warriors, right?
I mean,
You'd have this whole section of warriors.
I will move 11. Yeah, so I'd only get 5.
Yeah, I'm not super worried about that.
Okay. That's fair. All right, let me see. Cover
It's all
assets.
single damage. Your deployment zone, no man's land, and my deployment zone. Action that can be interrupted.
Yep.
Towards at the end of my next turn.
Okay, so we will have...
You know what I forgot to do, Chris?
Tell me.
Trash talk.
Oh, well, I mean...
I'm joking. So I like to do the reverse trash talk.
You did.
Yep. We lost Eric for there.
I pulled a Jacob. So the thing I've learned in the past, if I start trash talking my opponent, Julian, my dice tend to go really cold. But if I start praising my opponent, my dice, tend to roll a little more average.
Speaking of Julian, I'm going to get his face down here on the table here.
So my plan tonight is to, I'm trying to pick up what you're putting down over here. You're cooking up a spicy list. Looks like I think it could do the job. I think it could dethrone me. It could dethrone these Renegade Raiders.
Yeah?
These renegades of funk.
No matter how hard you try?
Yep.
All right.
I think you've got this, Chris. It's on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, now he's just saying that, chat. Let's go ahead and get this ritual objective. Somebody decided that was a good idea.
Look, separates the boys from the men here.
What's going on, Jack Reacher?
So, Reacher, how you doing, man? How are those nights coming along? I saw some posts the other day. I think it was an Atropus. An Atrapus. Because it's kind of a trap.
House?
Yeah, trap house.
At
Yeah.
the trap house. Yes, heard it here first, folks.
Actually, it's probably definitely a cool night. I wish they made a plastic one. It's one of the other, it's the only Cerastus one they make that isn't plastic right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the Lancer, the Acreon, and the Castigator are made in plastic now.
Okay. Let's see. So we can see that,
Yeah, you can absolutely see it.
and then this is the Chosen over here.
Chosen, yep.
Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do about this? It's 10 Chosen?
Boo, 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 boo. Yep, 10 Chosen.
All right, so you could theoretically come out this way.
Eric, that sounded like if Jeopardy was a kid's show.
It wasn't a kid's show? Then why was I forced to watch it as a kid?
Well, that's only the start of what's wrong with you.
We are going to spend... Do I want to spend 1 CP on that yet? Let's see. So if my Silent King moves 8, he moves to here, he can see. Okay.
And who's
Anything
planning
else?
to do the thing?
That's going to be the Hexmark display.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry, didn't mute.
The Hexmark
Can he
display.
get within 1 inch of the center? I'm sure he can. I don't know what his movement is.
Yeah, he's going to move right up in there.
Okay.
Make sure I didn't get his movement wrong, though. Yeah, no. He moves 8.
Roger,
he'll be
roger.
Perfect.
It's all those extra legs.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to spend 1. No, we're not. I don't need to do it. We're just going to move our warriors up 5.
Ooh, burps now. Warriors are moving 5 inches. 5 whole inches. Boo doo 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 doo. So how's your week been going, Chris?
It's been pretty good. It's busy, but good. Let's see, we're going to get this guy over here. Murder bucket.
Is anyone planning on doing one of your action or the 2 recover actions?
Yes.
Okay.
They absolutely are.
Just don't want you to forget about them,
Nah.
so I can shoot them to death.
Forget about me?
RTT filled out?
Yeah, it's filled out. There might be 1 space available. Someone told me earlier they might have to drop, so I'm going to message them later and see if they're confirming that, and then I will open up a spot.
Yep, so if you're in chat and would like to make the tournament, but you're late to sign up, make sure you get a message over to Eric to get added to that wait list, just in case that spot does open up.
Yeah, send me a message in Discord, and first come, first serve.
There. And then we're going to get ye old Illuminator out. Illuminor, sorry. Illuminor.
He's the Illuminator.
The Illuminator.
Probably move that guy a little bit in there.
What's
You got to do the bow tie.
Oh, okay. Cool. We will have the Silent King move.
Or all of a sudden you just have to remove models at the end of the turn. I don't
Which-
think you'd like that.
Funny enough, little insight for Chad if they don't know it. One of the coolest things about this detachment and using the warrior brick is that actually one of the best strategies that you have to fight and combat things that could potentially pick up your unit, like charging Chosen and things like that, is actually pulling models out of coherency to make the models at the end that were charged all die for unit coherency, and then it screws up your opponent's pile-ins to be able to actually stay in combat, and then you just reanimate on them on the other side, and then just shoot them off the board.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that I'm
Yeah.
going to do that, but you know.
No. I just got to make sure, like, I've got to hit you so hard that that's not going to be a problem.
Yeah. There we go. He's going to be right there. That's that there.
So he should have to be on the plate to be able to reach it, because that's what I had to do over there.
Okay. Then we'll just do the shenanigans.
Because it's
this
going to
way.
be 1 inch of the center.
Yeah. We'll just pull back some stuff right there.
Yeah, you're good.
Do that.
SCP back at it, another $5 super chat. That is a total of 3 dice that can be baked into a landmine. Let us know what you'd like to do with that landmine, please, SCP-40K.
First time
I say
someone
just
reanimates.
dropping off one more landmine before I hop off. Going to get ready to stream here in about 30 minutes. Playing SCP-5K. Guys, go check out SCP-40K right here on YouTube. Check out some of that 40K content they got going as well. We appreciate that support, SCP.
Got a Scorpic Lord advancing 3 inches for, what, a total of 11?
11. That's
11
right.
inches.
We have another guy doing
Trucking
it as
along
well.
with his 3 legs.
Yep. He's going 9.
His 3rd leg didn't help out very much there.
Not really. We're going to have these Scorpex. Let's see, we got the 9. We're good. There we go. Like that. These guys are going to move to screen out, and they are going to recover assets in my zone.
Okay.
Do.
So who do you got left to recover assets in the middle? It's probably those guys, I'm guessing?
If only they could shoot and do
Nah.
the action.
They're going to have to do an action.
Yeah.
Eric, have you gotten started building that Emperor's Children box at all?
I have not. I'm going to build the 12 Noise Marines probably this next week. I'm finishing up one of my other characters for this army, the Jump Lord that I started a little while ago. And then I'm going to do those guys and my 4th Rhino. And then I need to go get another Deimos Pattern Rhino so I can do... So I've named this list the Iron Raiders because I am an Iron Warrior and we are running Renegade Raiders. My next version of this list I call Tokyo Drift. It has 5 Rhinos in it with 3 units of Havocs and 2 units of Noise Marines. It's mostly a shooting army with some melee support.
Okay, So this Scorpic Lord is going to go up here into the corner. These guys are going to come up just out here. They're going to do my action in No Man's Land.
Roger, roger. Okay.
And
So these guys get to shoot.
Are going to shoot.
All right. I don't think I'll be able to stop the action.
So we're going to go.
Cannot stop it.
Going to do that. Illuminor and Ghost Ark. So Ghost Ark is going to just shimmy backwards a wee bit.
It got shot. I got a little scared for a second.
I mean, it has a 4-up invuln. It's, you know, I can't take...
The Ghost Ark has a 4-up invuln?
Yeah.
Oh.
Quantum shielding, my guy.
Oh, well.
Let's see. So you're... Okay. Yeah, you'd have to get way up here with your Predator. So yeah, we're just going to pull way back. There we go. And the Illuminor is going to come right up in.
The Illuminator is what I'm going to call him every
Right
time.
here for that. And then last but not least, we're going to have the Reanimator. Can you give me line of sight? The line of sighter. Oh, I have it right here. So no, you can't. Okay, so that's the line.
All right, SCP back with another $2. You can call me Artie. This landmine's for the Xeno scum.
What?
So we're going to go ahead and just put those together for you.
Ooh, ouch. Thank you, SCP.
3 dice
Damn.
to the Xeno scum.
We'll advance the.
And just because
Reanimator.
Eric is so giving and sharing, we'll go ahead and throw him an extra 3 dice for Eric, just because we love him.
Wait,
We
what?
don't want Eric to feel left out.
What is this? New rules, sucker!
What sorcery is this? Black
The rules
magic.
don't matter. We make them up anyways.
That's fair.
Yeah, you and your redeploys.
Eric gets double the dice that his opponent gets.
Yeah, that sounds legit.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
All right, Artie, well, great to meet you. Well, I'll definitely try and remember that for the future.
Okay. So we are going to be done with our movement. We'll go to shooting. Hexmark is going to do the action here.
All
We've
right.
got recover assets here, recover assets there.
All right. Baby assets is being done.
Baby assets. And then we are going to start with the... We'll do the Tomb Blades.
Okay. Who are they shooting?
They're going to shoot the Chosen Rhino.
Well, I will just go ahead and pop smoke.
Coward.
Yeah, sure.
This is good.
-1 to hit.
All right.
I'm already in cover, but I
That's
have
cool.
cover from the guys I wanted to have cover from.
So-
Even though it's an AP0 gun.
Yeah, but it's, I mean, it's dead wounds.
Yeah.
3d6 shots. It's going to be 8 shots.
All right, all right.
On 4s now. It's pretty solid.
All right.
And then on
5s and 6s. Yep.
All right, so it's going to be 2 dev wounds.
Just 2 dev wounds. We are down to 9 wounds, sir.
All right. Let's see. What can my warriors hit? I don't think they can hit much of anything, actually. Because they are, yeah. They've got their little shotguns, so they've got pretty short range here. Yeah. So nothing there. Silent King. Oh, scoot and shoot for the
Go for it.
for these guys.
Got to stay 1 inch away.
Yep. If you can help me out there, that would be wonderful.
Will do.
There we go. Okay, we're going to do like that.
Sure thing.
That way, you have to seriously pull some shenanigans with
absolutely.
with that. Okay. I think all that's left is actually just the Silent King. So the Silent King is going to shoot. Sorry for the squeaks, chat. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
some of his guns can only go this way, because these two guys definitely can't see.
Yeah. Yeah, I did not move that appropriately. Needed to get them swung around. So, yeah, that's just bad news. They're not going to be able to shoot at anything.
Might be able to shoot that if they have range, but
They don't.
it's 24.
Yeah, it's 24 from there, which is going to be that. So it's just short. Just a misplay on my part in terms of the movement. And that's okay. These things happen. So we will do
8 wounds.
Silent Kings.
8 wounds remaining, not 9.
Yeah, we're just going to do the Silent King's guns into the Chosen's right now.
All right. AP on those guns?
Actually, you're blocked in there. We'll do it into the Predator.
Into the Predator, what's the AP you got going on?
We have 2 shots at 10 minus 3, 3 with dev wounds, and then we have 12 shots at 6 minus 1, 1.
So those are basically AP 0 right now. Anything that'll let you ignore cover with this that you can use right now?
Reroll hits and wounds 1.
I will go ahead and pop Unfailingly Obdure it
Okay.
for a CP, and your AP 3 gun will be AP 1
Okay. It'd be AP 1.
because of cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Effectively, it's AP 1. Yeah.
Gotcha. So 2 shots on 2s. And strength 10.
T10,
Cool. 4s. It's going to be 1.
4 up. We're good.
Cool. 6, 8, 10, and 12 on 2s. We'll re-roll these 1s.
And 100% hits. Strength
Yep,
6, so 5.
6. Re-roll these 1s.
Another 1 over there.
Yep, yep. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3 ups. Single damage or 2 damage?
1 damage.
Roger that. We take a single 1. I think
I'll
we're
take it.
down to 10. I think we're
Sounds right.
11 base here. Yep, down to 10.
Okay. Pretty sure nobody else has any shots. So we will end the turn.
All right.
I will pitch Mark for Death for a
So you
CP.
pee?
So I'll go up to 4 on your turn, and we will have Recover Assets chill.
Alrighty.
And then we have this objective now.
Yep. Alrighty. I will go up to 2. I will score 5 on my primary. No battle shocks. This guy heals 1. That's what that little dice was for. So now I'm at 9.
Yep.
And I will pull the Horde. Neato Mosquito. And bring it down.
Okay.
Alright. I probably can't call the Horde very well right now.
Cull the Horde is just my warrior unit.
Yep,
And then Bring It Down is going to be monsters and vehicles.
Yep.
I think that is just going to be the Ghost Ark and the Reanimator
Silent
and
King.
the Silent King.
Yep.
Because, yeah, destroyers do not have the keyword.
No,
monster keyword.
they're mounted.
Yep. And at the start of this round, we are going to go with Ignore Modifiers.
Ignore modifiers. Start of the
Start of the battle round.
Start of the new battle round. All right. So let's see what can I do right here. So he's got me pinned in. Won't be pinned in for much longer. If I wait another turn and I get rid of those guys, I could slam hard and fast into that warrior brick. Wait for another turn. What's the toughness of the Silent King? Is he 9 or 10?
Silent King is toughness 10.
Toughness 10.
Yep.
Okay. Well, definitely don't like that. But at least it's not, like a billion, right?
I mean, could be a billion.
Yeah, could be. So get a CP, spend a CP, do another action. Oh yeah. Probably. Most likely. Invuln save on this guy?
Good question. I believe so. Yes,
Okay.
4 up invuln. He has a 4 up Thermal Pain as well.
Gotcha.
He's 7.
Huh. Let's see here. What is my distance looking like with an advance and charge out of
Going the distance.
possibly? So 3, 6, maybe an average of 3. I'd be looking at 12 inches out. My target would potentially be them.
Potentially.
So you're on an objective, so I can advance and charge.
I am, yes.
These guys would have a lot harder time going into it because of these guys, so it would be coming this way. And honestly, probably charging him and piling in. I don't really know if I want to just go full tilt. I don't think it's time to go full speed yet.
Do it, coward.
Don't want to go zoomies yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, that's fair.
So let's figure out, because I can't cull the horde very well right now, because you're just going to cause problems for me.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I have all of them down here.
Oh, well, I've grabbed an Eddie face now.
Okay.
So maybe it comes over this direction, right?
Okay. Yep, I got you right here.
Yep. Well, I can go back into here, because no man's land is back this way.
Okay.
So we may put it like right here,
Okay.
and we'll just make a rhino do it. What's their OC 2 apiece? Or
The
1
rhinos?
apiece? No, these guys.
Oh. Never comes up. Yeah, they're OC2.
OC 2? Alrighty. Let me see where I can get this and see if I can avoid them just standing on it right now. I mean, not that they'll ideally be there when it's over, but you know.
I mean, you never know, right?
Alright. Alright, should be good there.
Yeah, you can do it with the Predator. That should be fine.
I'll probably do it with the rhino. You're funny.
Thanks. Yep. And with it positioned there, I am not on it.
Yep. So the objective itself, the little marker, is in no man's land, within 12 of this, more than 6 away from others. It'll probably be this rhino that does it, just has to back up a little bit, you know, scoot in his boot, so to speak.
Okay.
And then, yeah, definitely don't think I'm culling the horde or bringing anything down, unfortunately, this turn. Silent King is just too... is it models for bring it down? It's models, right?
I believe it is.
Unit. A unit is destroyed. Okay.
Oh. So you'd have to kill both Midirs and...
And the Silent King. Yeah, I was like, maybe I kill him in here, right? But, yeah.
I mean, you could.
I'd imagine they die first, because
yeah.
if you put all the wounds on him instead.
Yeah, technically I can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I actually am completely down with you killing one me here.
Because then it just resurrects in front.
In front.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Man. You could, though.
Yeah. No. I won't and say I didn't.
Okay. Just going to check on my strats over here.
Yeah, you're good.
Strats on strats.
Vroom, vroom, sir.
Okay. He's going in.
Yeah. Now we won't do the pivot because that'll pull me back a few extra inches. And I don't want that. Not at all. And this is a unit that's doing an action?
That's true.
All right.
It is. I do have a question.
Yes.
We established at the beginning of the game that holding the home objective actually doesn't do anything.
Correct.
Do you mind if I just
Oh, you can
shimmy
take him
him?
off. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
That's
because
fine.
I moved him back thinking that I had to
Yeah.
because
No, you're good. Yeah.
I don't play the ritual.
No, you're good.
Thank you.
You'll be playing it next week.
I know. With this list. Only because I couldn't get 2 Tesseract Vaults done in time.
I mean, just have to build them. They don't have to be painted for my tournaments, sir.
Yeah, but then what kind of role am I setting?
Whatever role you want.
That's fair. Yeah. Usually DPS for me, personally.
All right, so he's going to do the action. They moved up. Huh. I wonder if we get out and we 1-inch block the wall. I mean, it's not like there's anything coming at them right now. I don't think you can't advance and charge the warriors.
No, I can't advance the call.
And 11. So yeah, it'd still be good even if you wanted to slingshot yourself. So we'll just save ourselves in there. This other rhino, the one you tried to axe last turn, will advance.
Just took shots where I could.
So 13, 15 inches, call it 12 with pivots. So we can go here, but we'll probably fall short of that a little bit. And we'll go like right there.
Okay.
Yeah. And this guy, we'll put his OC on there and draw a line of sight onto them.
Sounds good. Just check their ability real quick. Yeah, in my shooting phase, they get to shoot and scoot. Okay.
I mean, this doesn't seem awful, to be honest. Like, so this would be the regular move. And then say maybe a 3-inch advance. It's Chaos Lord, Master of Executions, and yeah. You know what? I don't know how I feel about this. So it's this grouping and the other unit there. They are going to calm out a little bit. I think we will press go over here and see if we can't make you use some resources.
Okay.
So let me get them all out. We're going to test the durability of the brick.
Okay.
Which I'm not saying it's not durable. I'm just thinking might be able to go ham on it.
I mean, we're really just testing my ability to roll 4-ups.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Which, if anyone saw my last game, it's not good ability.
I have 2 CP, so I don't need to rely on anything's abilities. So you remember we talked about my redundant rerolls?
Yes.
Coming out of a transport, being able to, you're on an objective,
Yep.
full rerolls. So normally I would rely on like chip damaging you, but you'd pull away from the front,
Yep.
make my charge harder. I'm just going to be able to go, hey, I'm just going to have these things instead, right?
That's cool.
And maybe we'll shoot our guns at something else. And we'll put the gun as far back as possible, I guess. Well, no, in that neighborhood.
All right.
All right, so see how far these guys want to go today. A 2.
2.
Still 8 inches.
Yep.
Still don't feel bad about that, to
It's
be
not
honest. So that's 8 off the tank. That's right there. Actually, no, sorry. Not 8 off the tank, that's 11 off the tank. 'Cause I moved 8. There we go.
All right. Give me 1 second. Check over here. And
What you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Some Overwatches?
Yeah, I think so.
Who you want to Overwatch with?
I'm going to Overwatch with the Warriors.
What? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Can't use him.
What
He's
can't I
not.
use?
He's not wholly on the piece of terrain.
I can't use him because he's not wholly on the piece of terrain.
Yeah, he can't draw line of sight through it.
Okay.
He can if you want. He'll be
Okay.
right there. Yeah.
Cool, cool.
So you would need to be there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, and then I think, yeah, then I also have the 2 Crypto Thralls, which, let me see what their guns even are. I know they have them.
They're either 12 or 6-inch pistols, I think.
Yeah, they're 6-inch, but they're not pistols. So, yeah. Okay.
That'd
yeah.
be a long 6 inches if they were in range.
No, I'm pretty sure they're not.
So what is that? So
But yeah,
how many
so I
guys?
think
10
that was
guys?
18, I think.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 guys.
18. All right, yeah, so we'll get 18 shots. No rerolls. That's 20, 18. There we go. These are lethal hits. So we will get 4 lethal hits, no rerolls, and they are at AP2 because
AP2?
of Illuminor.
All right. So because the whole unit can't see me, I'm going to start with the guys farthest this way.
Sure.
What up, Omniscience?
The 1 damage apiece. Right?
Omniscience Sphinx,
Of
how
course,
are you?
With cover. Do 1 damage.
Okay.
We'll leave the chain cannon on 1 wound. All right. So I don't really want to shoot the warriors too much. Then he just, he could pull away that direction. I don't want him to do that. It's actually to my advantage that he's strung out over there. I mean, killing 1 guy would technically save me a CP, I guess, to get me 4 rerolls to hit. If I managed to kill 1. And let me check. I just managed to kill 1 guy. That'd be cool. I don't think it really changes the charge range, because we're under 5. We're under 5, so then it gets a little further over here, maybe.
Are these 2 units, or is this 1 unit with 2 characters?
That's 1 unit right there with 2 characters.
Okay, what? Oh, this is the.
That's the Mo. The guy with the hammer is the Chaos Lord.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And this other unit will now also still resides in here, but be represented just by the regular unit champion.
Okay.
It will just move onto this objective over here,
Okay.
maybe, or hide for another turn. Yeah, no, we go up here, but we're going to be like that.
Just barely on it.
Yeah, just barely on it.
Okay.
You could easily take it back situationally, right?
Yeah.
Especially if, like, I kill out this and then you just reanimate onto here. That's an easy way to take it back, now that I think about it. Or just to take it in general, right?
Yeah.
But I think we'll stay there.
Okay.
These guys will shimmy to touch this. Let me check some 9 inches over here.
Cool.
Make sure I'm still safe in this area. Definitely. Actually, we can tuck in a little bit more. These Nurglings will advance. Ooh, I thought I was about to bounce out again. That thing's really bouncy today. Did you put something under there, Luke?
Nothing at all.
Lies.
He put the ritual in there. I'm about to delete that out of the options. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't play that. Oh, sorry, man.
I'm just going to force you to rewrite it. So maybe they do get out, and I put Cypher like right here, so I start projecting that bubble.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think I'll put 1 unit out with Cypher. and the aforementioned 1.1 off the wall.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Did they ever change the reduce CP by 1 strat thing to not reduce it to 0?
Basically, it just, no. So it reduces it by 1, it can reduce it to 0.
Okay. I'm actually at 4 then.
Okay.
Because my Overlord is in the...
So that
in
your
the-
once
in
per
the
battle round ability is just used
Yep.
for that.
Yep.
All right. We'll actually give ourselves a little bit of room. Some wiggle room, but we'll take ourselves 1.1 off the wall. Cipher will be 1 off this section here, so
Okay.
effectively 11 inches out from
the
or
wall.
10 inches out from the wall here,
Okay.
or 11, something like that, somewhere in that realm, right?
Seems fine.
Just to start projecting that, and we will bow guard getting on the wall, and we have put an additional 11 OC onto this point.
Okay.
Not that that point is existing at this moment until the Rhino does its thing.
Right.
Still a unit and a Mo in that guy. And this is the one over there that's still in that Rhino. They're still in here, not getting out. Do I want a deep strike? I'm going to sneeze.
Okay. Don't mind Eric, guys. He's just sneezing.
Just dying in the corner.
What's going on, Moonlit Anari? Good to see you. Another one of the hobgobbos here hanging out.
What's up, Moonlit? How you
Hey,
doing, man?
Moonlit.
Hopefully I muted that in time. So yeah, they shuffled. Don't feel bad about that. Moving up. I mean, we're probably sacrificed by all that, but if we clap hard enough, I'd be kind of cool with that, right? I mean, we're just testing boundaries, right?
Yeah. Just seeing what you can pull off. And I
So-
think that's fair.
Right. So he's basically kind of like against the wall, like right
Yeah,
about there.
he is right up against the wall.
All right. So maybe, just maybe,
All right, assets are coming in. I like it. I like it.
be there. Yeah, so. Guess there was a hole in the wall there. Well, the wall does make it a little easier.
Yeah, that should be fine.
All right. Maybe I fire 2 melt-a-guns over there.
Okay.
Now, do you get any gifts from this, your Nurgle as your patron god for this detachment, Eric?
No, not at all. That is Packbound Zealots. And this isn't a Nurgle thing. This is like Slanesh, basically, because the trees are doing stuff.
I mean, I've never heard Slanesh make people sniffle like that.
Well, when Slanesh is embodying a Florida oak tree, oh,
Hey, don't bang that tree, Eric.
trying not to. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm done moving. We'll keep one more unit here.
Okay.
What's going on,
Unless-
Shoelace?
Nah.
Oh, talking about MCP over there. Let's go ahead and hit him with this camera here, Luke. Show him a little bit about what we got going on behind the scenes here. Of course, we got this guy painted up the other night. Got to work on his base. Currently getting his little sidekick to go with him. You know, we're going to definitely get some MCP here very, very soon. A little side chick. You know what this is? Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Still a lot of work to do.
2 CP and 1 free CP available. All right, we're going to get shooting.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see if we can call the horde.
Rootin', tootin', shooting.
Yep. We're going to start with this guy.
Okay.
Shooting these guys.
Sure. -1 to hit.
Yep. We're going to dark pack sustain. We pass. So hitting you on 4s with the -1.
Okay.
Start with the Predator autocannon. Turns into 3 hits on 3s.
Okay.
That'll be 2 saves at AP1. 2 of your guys have cover.
All right. We will do both of those on 4s.
3 damage.
Cool. That is 2 dead, which has to be the 2 that I did here.
Yield las cannons. Double hits.
Cool.
Are they T5 or 6?
T5.
Still 2s. 1 at AP3, but don't they have the invuln save?
Nope.
Okay. Well, just in case, 4 damage. I don't know how many wounds
they don't
have.
have an invuln save anymore.
Oh.
You can give them an upgrade instead of stealth to give them a 3-up save, but they go to 8-inch move.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's just not.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, they are there specifically to.
Move block.
Yeah,
I feel
move
like their
blocking
guns are
block, yeah.
decent in certain because they actually I think they play well in Star Shatter, right? Because they get
Yeah, they can advance and shoot. Then they can.
the mount because they're mounted, so they get the other abilities, right?
Yeah, they're pretty good in that one. But for this matchup, they are very much a try to keep you parking lotted for a little bit.
Yeah. We'll start with this unit of Raptors.
Okay.
We're going to shoot you. We're not in melter range. It's unfortunate.
Okay.
What's that guy's
is
toughness?
unfortunate. He is toughness 7.
Toughness 7.
Yep.
All right. We'll dark pack sustain.
Okay.
We pass barely.
Okay.
Start with those 2
What's
melter
going on,
guns.
Faithful of Dan?
Both hit
Okay.
on 3s. 1 save at your invuln.
4 up. Nope. Damage.
2.
4 up. Feel no pains.
Yep.
Okay.
Take them both.
Takes 2. He
Plasma
is down
pistol.
to 5.
That is not overcharging.
Coward.
1. Yeah. No wound. And 2 Bolterinos for 1 save.
Okay. No AP.
No AP.
Cool. He's good.
All right. He will fire his las cannons here.
Okay.
Those guys don't have an invuln save, right?
They do not.
Yeah. We'll fire my las cannons here just because we might take him out.
Yep.
It saves me some trouble, to be honest. Okay. I mean, you'd have to pay to resurrect him, and if you want to, you can, I guess.
Okay.
You pay to resurrect him at the end of a phase that he gets destroyed, right?
When he gets destroyed,
Yeah.
I pay the CP.
Yep.
And
So-
then he stands up at the end of the phase.
Okay, yeah. So end of the phase, basically. So 24 inches. No, we're going to try to stop that completely, I think.
Seems fair.
He is infantry, so we will put my mortal wound gun into him for funsies, I guess.
Sure.
Because it'll be 2 shots on him versus 1 shot on them.
Yeah.
But we'll put everything else into them.
Okay.
Includes the Havoc launcher. We'll put the Havoc launcher in him.
Okay.
Eat it. But big guns onto them to try to get rid of them.
Seems fair.
Sustain, dark pact. Passes.
Yep.
No penalties to hit them.
Nope.
All right. 3s. Well, at least it's 4 hits. And at least toughness 5, but not 9, right?
Correct.
So 3s.
T6.
Oh, that's gross. Only 1 wound at AP 2, but you have cover.
All right. So 4. Nope.
3 damage.
Okay.
All right. See if the las cannons can do it. They both hit.
Yep.
Oh, gross.
Those fail.
Well, I can't, because I wound you on 2s, right?
Yep.
Because you're at least your T6 probably.
They're T6.
T6.
Yep.
1 CP to just reroll one of those to have
But-
a chance at killing one, but it doesn't stop the action.
Correct.
It's not worth it.
Yep.
It would have been great, because if those, they'd almost just basically cut, and they'd probably be dead.
Yep.
But it is what it is, right?
Yep. That happens.
So the other gun's into him.
Yep.
Mortal wound gun.
Cool.
Turns into 2 hits.
Sure.
Anti-infantry 4+.
Cool.
Take 1 mortal wound, so 4 up, feel no pain.
4 up. He's good.
All right. Rockets. 5 shotterinos. 6 hits. And probably needs 5. That's strength
T7.
5. That'll be 2 at AP 1.
All right, force.
All right.
Good.
This Rhino will shoot him in Dark Pact. But since you're so tough, we're going to Dark Pact for lethals. No, we'll Dark Pact sustain.
Okay.
Might as well.
Yep.
It passes. We'll start with the Mortal Wound gun on the Rhino.
Okay.
1 hit. 1 mortal wound.
Okay. 4 up. Nope. Takes 1. Down to 4.
Combi Bolter. Nothing.
Okie dokie.
And then, let's see, firing deck, we'll take a plasma pistol that hits on a 2,
Short.
and 1 that hits on a 3. No one's overcharging.
Okay.
And on a 4, 1 save at AP 2.
4 up. Okay.
Single damage.
4 up. Okay. Takes 1. Down to 3.
All right. Not terrible. I don't feel bad about that. Kind of wish I had been able to stop that, because that would have stopped that secondary completely and
That's
kept
fair.
us at, an even pace there. But I might still just accidentally get Cull the Horde, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never can tell how your dice are going to roll, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So I have 3 guys that are basically within 5 over here, or under 5. So we will shoot here. I have to declare my shots. And we'll declare the Meltas and the plasma gun into them.
Okay.
And
2 Meltas, 1 plasma.
yeah, 2 Meltas, 1 plasma. We won't Dark Pact or anything.
All right.
Actually, I'll put the 2 Meltas plasma and then 2 bolt pistols, but we're not going to Dark Pact or anything.
Okay.
So the Meltas,
Yep.
2 hits,
They are -1 to hit.
1 hit,
Yep.
hit wounds, 1 invuln save.
Question.
Yeah,
You've got 3 more shots.
yes. 1's a plasma and then 2 are bolt guns.
Okay. Can I choose to take my armor save instead of my influence save?
You most certainly can.
How do you get the points on Cull the Horde? It's you have to kill the unit.
I have to kill the whole unit.
Okay. I will choose to take my armor save.
So
it's
it
gonna
auto
cut.
fails? Yeah.
Yep. And I'll pull this guy.
Okay. Plasma, it hits,
Okay.
it does not wound.
Does not wound.
Bolt pistols, they miss. Cool.
Damn.
That's all I needed. Thank you. I was never going to kill enough to, well, actually,
You could have killed 4.
Yeah, could have killed
To pull off the objective.
Yeah,
And
you're
then
right.
you wouldn't have been able to advance and charge.
Yep.
That was what I was.
I didn't
what was
catch
going
that part.
for.
Good thing I roll like foo sometimes,
Yeah,
right?
that's fair.
So now I don't even need to spend the extra CP to get the full rerolls. I'm just going to have it now.
Yep.
So that is good for me. Fired.
Let me see.
Definitely not going to. Yeah, we're definitely not shooting anything else, because I don't want to risk killing 3 guys off of an objective before I get there. So we're going to go to charge o'clock. We'll spend free CP from that Chaos Lord for the battle round to give them an advance in charge. And since you're also on an objective, I'm getting +1 to this.
Sounds good.
I needed a 4 to get within the 5.
Yep.
I need a 3 now.
Yeah. There you go.
I got scared. I saw the 2. I know the 3 still would have made it, but like par for the course. So
Yep.
7-inch charge
All good.
with full rerolls and everything.
Yep.
So it's gonna be a good time.
Sounds good.
The real question is like, how deep do I want to go in there? I can't really get packed because you're packed in here, I'm guessing.
I did not have the movement to pack the wall, so you could get into the wall if you wanted to.
Could get into the wall. Let me take a look at it.
Oh, it is wide open for your unit to go in there if you really wanted to do that.
I mean, it doesn't matter that much to me at the end of the day. Maybe. Now we're just going to go this way.
Okay.
Yeah. Move the kibble, I guess, right?
Rude.
Yeah. We're going to try to stay out of heroicing over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything else, like, not going to really be able to heroic very well.
No. It's boxed in there pretty well.
Yeah. And you're the last guy that has to really base. And so I will have to modify that then. So he will alter his course to go here. We will go here.
Now he can't base.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now you can't heroic in case you wanted to. Neither one of these three cannot base. And the start of the fight phase.
Yep.
I will declare the Chaos Lord. It is going to go
Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyajin. Something like that, right?
Something like that, yeah.
So he will.
You didn't want to do any other charges?
Oh yeah, I did. Sorry, you're right. But we'll start here. Maybe.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, we'll probably start here because if you choose to pile in, you can pile off that objective towards me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not happening. We're starting there.
Okay.
I've got a couple, this is a 9er. The wall is going to make that one an 8.
Yep.
9 here. Nope.
Okay.
8 over there. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I think I actually would have rather have reversed that.
Well,
Yeah.
Is that your last charge?
No. I might go in for the tank.
Okay.
It's a lot easier charge. I don't think a tank shock is going to kill you.
I mean, it could.
I mean, it very well could. You're not wrong. Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
So we're looking at just a 5?
Yep.
Not today,
Not quite.
because I was over 5.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're starting with the unit that matters.
Okay.
Super Saiyan, I don't think it's... I mean, obviously I didn't set myself up to give everyone in the unit precision.
Right.
But we are going to Dark Pack Sustain, Leadership 6.
1 second.
We
Let's see if
pass.
there's anything in here I need to do. No, and... Okay. All right, go ahead.
All right, so we're just going to dial up some attacks here.
Sounds
Get
good.
them ready. All right, so these are fists,
Well, when do I need to do that?
chain swords.
So there's a lot of layering on rules
Yep.
with this loadout. Okay.
So basically,
Okay.
All right.
Good.
we will start with the Chaos Lord, I guess.
Sounds good.
Hitting on 3s, 6s are sustained.
Okay.
Rerolling everything. So still turns into 6 hits.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s with dev wounds.
Sounds good.
We'll just re-roll everything because it's still 2s.
Okay.
So that'll be 2 invuln saves and 3 dead guys.
Okay. Let me make sure I don't have anything that's dropping a feel no pain on them. That is the spider, so we're good. So that is, what's the damage? That's
3.
3 for the,
So this comes in technically at the end of all of this. So
Okay.
these are 3 damage dev wounds.
Okay.
So
What are
these
those?
are
2 saves.
2 invuln saves. They're technically AP 4 right now because you're on an objective, and I
Okay.
got +1 AP. And they're 3 damage
Okay.
apiece.
Let me see real quick. So these guys, all right. Okay, 3 damage apiece.
Yep.
All right, we're going to take these on the crypto throws.
All right.
So that's going to be 4 up invulns. Okay.
One guy takes 3 damage.
One die takes 3. He has a 4 up feel no pain.
All right, so you can take that now then, because we're moving on to the next set of attacks.
All right, he lives on 1.
He lives on 1. We will go with the guy with the chain cannon.
Okay.
Just 3 attacks. Re-rolling hits. Didn't help. Wounding on 4s. 1 save at AP 1
All right.
on your crypto throw.
AP 1. He's
'Cause
got
you're-
a 3 up save. That's reduced to AP 0 because
Okay.
of Cesaris, so he's going
Right.
to take his 3 up save.
All
He's
right,
good.
Cool. chain swords.
Yep.
3 extra hits.
Sounds good.
Wounding on 4s. And re-rolling everything.
We got a 4 in there.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So that'll be 8 AP2s, down to AP1, I suppose.
6, 8. Okay. And they are 1 damage each?
Single damage each.
Okay. So, I can do
So they go to the-
I can do these 4 at a time.
You
because
can
of
do
the
1 at a
crit
time.
rolls.
Oh, is it
There's
all
two-
going to
there's
the
two
critical
crit
roll?
rolls,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. So you can do 4 at a
So
time.
these are 4-ups.
Yep. So 3
Okay.
go,
So that's
and then 4-ups. Because you're feel no pain, right?
right.
So basically, it's 4-up 4-ups.
Yeah. 4 Feel No Pain.
Yep.
Feel No Pain. He dies. And then
1 onto the last crypto throw.
Feel No Pain.
He's
Okay.
on 2.
He's on 2.
Got Nurgle Matthew in here, really enjoying the game. I imagine if it's the soundtrack of Nurgle going on in the background from time to time.
4 Feel No Pain.
Great to see you again, Nurgle Matthew.
That's good. Then 4-ups. 4 Feel No Pain. That's good. So that one guy is going to be on 2.
Okay.
On a 2-up, my guy gets to fight on death, but he's not in range to fight on death. So
Yield Power Fists.
he's on 2.
Reroll and misses. Turns into an extra hit over here. On 2s. Rerolling. That'll be 7 invuln saves at 2 damage apiece.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Crypto Thrall. 4 up. 4 up. 2 damage?
Yep, so that
Okay,
was
so-
2 saves so far.
Oh, no, one failed.
Well, that was 2 saves so far.
Okay.
I was pulling
And then
out of the
that's a 4 Feel No Pain.
pool. Yep. So he's
Okay,
dead.
he's on
no,
1.
he's on 1 now, right?
Yeah, he's down to 1.
So 1 more save going.
4 up. 4 up. And 4 up Feel No Pains. He
All right.
finally dies. And then 4 ups on Warriors. One guy
warrior.
dies.
All right. And then Master of Executions.
Right. He's going to get pulled.
Well, we got a Julian
see
hanging
where I'm
up
pulling
in
this
chat
from.
with us here today, gifting 10 Hobby Goblins memberships in his absence. All of these dice go to Eric. Thank you so much for that, Julian. Great to see you in chat.
Appreciate you,
You
sir.
know, would have loved to have seen you in the studio, but you know, we got Chris instead. That's
Extra hit.
kind of a win.
Or 2 extra hits.
This is Master of Execution?
Yep.
Okay.
So I had 5 attacks, 2 of them were 6s, 2 extra hits.
Sounds good.
Winning you on 3s.
Yep.
We'll do that.
Okay.
All right, so these are going to be dev wounds as well.
Okay.
So these are AP a whole bunch, even
many is
AP 2 up to 3, down to 2.
How many is it?
So 5 2 damage invuln saves,
5. 4 ups. Failed them all.
and then just pick up another 5 guys from the dev ones.
Okay, so that's 10 dudes.
Yep.
All right. Let's see where we want to pull these guys from. You get a 3-inch consolidate. You'll be able to move into the characters. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6.
Stephen Strait following it up with 5 gifted memberships.
Ooh.
Thank you so much, Stephen Strait. We appreciate you, sir.
Appreciate you, AdMech Steve.
9 and
Or is it Good Rob?
Steve's in chat recruiting Julian to some of this new War Machine. We got to get into this Marvel Crisis Protocol first,
Okay.
man. Steve, 1 game at a time.
Okay. Pull the 10
Pulled the 10. So I
before
killed-
you
Yep.
before you were done,
Yep.
because I can do this before you get any pilots.
Okay.
So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to use the Ghost Ark's ability
Okay.
to activate the Warriors Reanimation Protocols.
So once per battle round, or is it,
it is once per turn.
per turn? All right, so yours and mine. All right, cool.
Yep. So I will get D3 from the Warriors and then D3 from the Reanimator.
Okay.
So that's going to be
4.
4 guys come back.
All right.
1, 2.
Undoing that work.
Yep. 3 and 4. And then
And then.
where is it? Charge phase, fight phase. just after a unit has resolved its attacks. So we will use 1 CP for Protocol of the Undying Legion. So I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
2d3 plus 1.
Okay. Why 2d3?
1 reanimation protocols from them because they have reanimation protocols. The
Okay,
reanimator
sorry.
triggers
Yep,
again,
yep,
and
got
then
it.
plus
Alright.
1 for being a character. So that's going to be
The-
7. Which we're going to do 3, 6, 7.
All right.
These guys will go over here for now.
And that costs you a CP there. Anything else?
Yep, I'm down to 3. And then I think that is all of the reanimation shenanigans that I wish to do. You can proceed to pile in,
All right. So that was
Or
6
consolidate.
wounds on the murder buckets over there, right?
6 wounds, and then one more
Alright.
warrior. Yes.
All right. I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and go to 1
All right.
to have my Locust Lord fight your raptors.
Okay.
Because he's cool, and I want to fight with him.
All right. Well,
And I don't trust that... Actually, no. I'm going to stay at 3 CP.
okay.
Because worst case scenario, you kill him, and then I spend 1 CP to bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
After those gifted memberships, let's welcome all the new guys to the Gob Squad. Definitely make sure you tune in half an hour before our live streams get started. We do a deployment stream just for our members. Make sure you take advantage of that. Also, be sure to check out our content planning meetings. We just had one this Thursday. We do those every 2 weeks. And of course, love to get the input from our membership community in terms of what matchups they would like to see. So definitely don't miss out on that. We also have started rolling out tactics videos, and those tactics videos, our members do get a couple of days head start on being able to check those guys out as well. So definitely hope you guys are able to join us in some of those membership shenanigans.
Well, do you have to say tough unit for sure?
yep.
But-
I mean, you have kept 2, 4, 6, 7 off the field.
Speed bumping. I'm just speed bumping it right now.
Yep. I mean, I'm gonna get them back.
Yeah. I'm just speed bumping right now. Like you're going to be stuck there for at least a turn unless you want to fall back from them. But dark pacting, lethal because you're so tough.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, we're going to dark pack
Dark
lethal
pack
'cause you're
lethal.
so tough.
I feel like that's the right call.
I mean, the fist still wounds you on 3s, but you know.
Yep.
So lethal, they fail.
Oh.
One guy is on 1 wound.
All right. So basically, the same as passing.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yield power fist, hitting on 3s.
All right.
2 hits, wounding on 3s. 1 save, AP 2 on your
That was a 6 and a 3.
It was?
Yep. Because there was a 1 over here.
Oh,
that
okay.
missed. Yep.
So
So it's 2
2.
saves.
All right.
Yep. 4 ups.
You're good. Chain swords. Oh,
Ooh, that was.
that would have been like
that was
3 floor
terri-
dice.
That was terrifying.
I'm not. Oh.
Yeah. There you go. Lethals.
So yeah, lethals. Those
Yep.
hits.
And then 6s.
Strength 4. So 5s.
T7. Yeah.
Strength 4. So 5s.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many is
5 AP 1s. So 4 ups still, I'm assuming.
5. Yep. 4 ups.
Single damage.
All right. He takes 3.
Excellent.
He's
And
down
some.
to 4.
Let me double check. I think they have 3 attacks apiece. The non-AP guys with melta guns. With close combat weapons. Yep. 3.
Okay.
And then 5s. 1 more. No AP. Oh, yeah. All right. He can swing back now.
Okay. We're gonna go with.
You were
the-
never in real danger.
Let's see. We're gonna go with the. They're all 2 wounds.
Yes. Well, one guy has 1 wound now.
Right. Let's see. I would have 8. We're gonna do the big chops.
What's the AP number?
hyperphase harvesters at -3.
-3.
Yeah.
Oof.
So that's 4 attacks on 2s.
I will.
Okay.
These guys are technically AP 1 right now, too. Yeah, go ahead. Swing. Oops.
Swing.
Swing away.
Okay. 2s.
Nice.
Yep. And then 2s. Okay. 2 at -3.
So 6s.
3
2 guys
each.
die.
Yep. Okay.
Pow, pow.
And then I get to fight you with my warriors,
You do.
which I will start with my Crypto Thralls.
And I will be unfailingly obdurate, reducing your AP by 1.
Okay. I am increasing my AP by 1
Yeah.
because of Caesaris.
Might not do that. Are they within his aura to ignore those penalties?
6 inches. Yes.
They probably are. So
Yeah,
I don't
they
do.
are.
Yeah,
They absolutely are.
I don't do that. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
I saved the
I
CP.
would have absolutely forgot that. All right, so they get 4 attacks each. So it'll be 8 attacks. On 4s. And then strength 5.
So 3s.
3s. That's 2 at -2.
So 5s.
Yep.
Fail, fail.
1 damage.
Kills the guy. Puts a floater out.
Alrighty. And then warriors do not fight. So they've got their that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks. 6, 8 on 4s. And on 4s. 3 at -1.
So 4s. Kill
1
one more
damage.
guy. And leaves another guy on a floater.
Okie dokie. And the I'm sorry, I got one guy.
Are there any Scorpex still alive with the Lord? All of those Scorpec Lords have actually been solo today, not leading any units. So, although the answer is no, there are none alive, there are none dead with him either.
There's 2 slightly wounded.
We also have a question in chat about the Orc DACA detachment.
Oof.
Right? Look, it's strong.
Trigger
It's
warning.
good. However, how many DACA orcs did you see in the top 4 at Adepticon? 0.
All right.
So I definitely don't think it's so overpowered it needs to be nerfed into oblivion. Maybe some adjustments. Maybe just a point take on the Ludas, but nothing else. I don't know. Maybe tank busters go up a little bit too.
So not getting any secondary points is a real big bummer. But I'm going to pitch both of these because it's not reliable to kill that thing right now.
Correct.
And I don't think I can reliably kill one of your 3 vehicles or monsters in the army right now.
3 vehicles.
So we'll gain a CP.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn. I'll go to 4 at the start of yours.
All right. I will go to 4 as well. I will get 3 points for recover assets. And then we will draw containment and cleanse.
And he will get 5 on his primary as well,
Yes.
Mr. Luke. If you could be so kind as to do that for him.
Containment is battlefield edges. Correct?
Mm-hmm. Battlefield edges outside of your deployment
Outside
zone.
of your deployment zone. It's got to be
So-
within 9. Right?
Deployment zone is that guy right there,
Yep.
and you just have to be within 9.
Okay. Let's see. And I need to get 2 edges. Oh, that's easy. Can 1 unit do 2 edges?
No.
Okay, damn. Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, not that it matters. You would have recovered from it anyways. The battle shock that guy would have had to have made over there. In the event that if I had somehow killed you, you might have failed a battle. You've already recovered from it if you had failed it.
Okay.
But if I had killed you and you had failed that battle shock, no standing back up. Just
All
dead.
right, let's do reanimates. We got a reanimation on the far Scorpac Lord. He's going to heal 1.
I got you. So
Thank
he's going
you.
up
He's
to
up
what,
to 5.
4? 5? Okay.
Yep. Scorpec Lord over here. He is going to go up to 5.
Okay.
Warriors are going to get D3 plus D3 from the
Ghost Arc.
Reanimator.
Right.
And yeah. So they're going to get
5 back.
5 back. Okay, and we're going to put them. Not really a great place to put them. I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 2,
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, out the door.
4, and 5.
All right.
How many OC do you have? Is your Rhino?
2.
2? Okay. Then let's actually shimmy them a bit so that we can take that from you.
Oh no.
There we go. So then I will get 10 for primary.
Yes. So he's going to get 10 now for primary. And give me rerolls again.
Yeah, for now. Oh, and then the Scorpec unit back here is going to have one guy come back with 2 wounds.
Wild Hobgob Rob has appeared, 12 months as a member.
Gross.
A little 1-year-old baby boy. What's up, Rob? How are you, my friend?
Hey, Rob.
He heard somebody talking about points increases on Morkanauts, and he had to come in here and make his presence known.
So how you feeling after getting beat up by Julian the other weekend there, Rob?
He got beat up by Jack.
Well, I mean, he got beat up by Julian. He lost. He lost 2 games to Julian that day. He lost the drinking game, and he lost the 40k game. Let's be real.
Yeah, it was Jack.
Jack
Nah.
definitely.
It wasn't. Was that Jack? I thought that was Fireball.
No, it was the Jack Cinnamon one. Kind of like Fireball.
Oh. It tasted like trash. Any cinnamon flavored alcohol is trash.
That was a great stream. I mean, for us, of course. I don't know about Rob.
Yeah.
If you guys missed out on Rob's birthday bash, it got wild. So we did put it members only. So if you have that membership badge, definitely go check it out. It was a lot of fun for everybody but Rob. Something we might do again in the future. A special occasion, of course.
Up to here.
I'm gonna try to overwatch him
Go for it.
because I've got 4 CP. Might as
Yeah,
well, right?
might as well.
I'm gonna overwatch him with this guy,
This way.
and we'll do Dark Pact Sustain.
Okay. Sorry, this guy?
Yep, he fails.
Okay.
He hurts himself for 3
Ooh, 3. I like it.
and makes it easier for you to kill him.
That does. I like it when that happens.
Hitting you on 6s, but 6s are multiple hits.
Okay.
Start with the autocannon.
That is another die.
It is. But it does turn into 2 hits at least with that 1/6.
All right.
On 3s, 2 saves, AP 2, because
4
you
ups.
take 3 damage.
4 ups.
Take
He's
0
good.
damage. 2 las cannons. Come on, double 6s. Nope. Mortal wound gun.
1,
Yes.
2. Yeah. And then Havoc Launcher.
Yeah, Havoc Launcher.
Okay. 4 shots. 2 of them.
Nothing. All right.
Okay.
That was my chance.
Worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Let's see. So he moved there
Rob clarifies he actually had a blast until it ended.
abruptly
Fairly abruptly, yeah.
on the floor.
But chat, we did it. We succeeded. We had a goal. We had a task to accomplish, and we succeeded.
By golly, you did it. Dead center. Okay. So I'm going to do some real cheeky shit.
Roger, Roger.
Illuminor is going to put the puck out. He's going to put it out right in here.
Since there's so much stuff there right now, just drop one of these guys.
Okay. It's got to be. Right about there.
Yeah, you're good. Cool. And he's within an inch, so yeah, you're good.
Okay, so we've got it right there. Let's actually shimmy it that way just a little bit. Put this guy back where he was.
When things clear out,
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
now you're really on an objective.
Involved with these guys?
No invulns.
No involves. Not on the. Or
Oh,
chaos,
the
Lord does.
The
right?
Lord, yeah, yeah.
Okay. What about the
Nope.
master? No.
Nope.
Okay. Then we are going to fall back. Yeah, we're going to fall back with that unit.
All right.
I can fall back through terrain and models.
Yep.
Let me see, make sure that I can clear you actually before I make that. Okay, I cannot do that. Unless, because I cannot choose to move out of coherency. They have to end their move within coherency. But I actually can't clear you going forward, and I don't want to go backwards.
That's fair.
You know what? Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to fall back. We're going to go. No. 5.
All right, let's go ahead and hit him. We had a landmine out for the next movie reference, and you just quoted a battle droid. Eric.
What?
What?
What did I say?
I don't know. You used words and, like, you know, tried to imitate the human tones, and it probably just sounded like something from Star Wars. So Steve got you.
I'm very confused.
So, I mean, I think I called him Robot Steve or something, or Admech Steve, and I was like, Admech Steve.
Oh, there you go. There it is. I baited it out of him, Steve. There you go. What's going on, Squigburger? How are you, my friend?
So, yeah. So sometimes there's always one about, like, if you do a sound effect or a weird voice.
Yeah.
You know, like a pigeon or the bleating of a goat is one that's popular for, like, John and stuff. Like, Chris,
Dude,
why
John's
would you
impression
do
makes
this?
me want to see a goat bleed for sure.
There. Then these guys are going.
So did you watch the last content planning meeting, Jacob?
I did.
Okay, so you know what John and I are planning?
T-Sun's army.
Okay, just making sure, just testing you. You weren't there to stop it.
No, that's also how we get GSC on stream.
Yep. And Chaos Knights.
Whoa. We did both of them in one content planning meeting?
Yeah, the
You guys are not allowed to be unsupervised anymore. I gave you guys a shot.
I blame you.
I gave you a chance, and you squandered it all. You threw it
Bro,
all
you
away.
should have been there. Or you should have been here earlier with your headset on, joined in for it.
Well, it looks like we're going to start limiting our painting streams to just Tuesday nights and Monday afternoons. I've got a lot of pre-recorded stuff we want to do, and, you know, streaming 6 days a week does not leave a lot of time for pre-recorded content. So that being the case, I won't miss any more content planning meetings now that I know that you guys
Never
should treat
again.
it like the damn Wild West.
Never again. Was the best of times.
Jacob's just
Was
mad.
the worst
The
of
best
times.
was when you guys were joking about I probably wasn't even going to watch it. And I'm like, ha ha ha, you guys just don't know.
You never know. 9 goes to there.
Well, you didn't know about the GSC for a while. It was like a week before you looked at it, and we're like, what? And I think it was only because Rob said something.
Yeah.
You didn't even know.
Well, I
What
mean,
do you mean?
A lot of the army schedules, to be honest, I talk a lot of trash. But if it's what chat wants to see, we're gonna give chat what we want to see. That's our members that are voicing that off in there. And if there's anybody that I want to do something nice for, it's those guys. If it was just you guys going, I want to play GSC, you know,
Done.
there's the door.
GSC, man.
Yeah.
All right, let me make sure that we are good here. 9. He's got to be
Or you can
holy.
do this.
He's got to be holy, right?
Yeah,
Well, he could be
Jack.
going
Jack
this side.
says, Wild,
It's
how
a
much we
table
stream.
edge, right. But I need 2.
It is a little
Yeah.
obsession.
Well, isn't someone else over there doing it too?
No. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I can't do mine, though, right? But I can do this
Yeah,
one.
you have to be outside of your deployment zone. Like I thought,
Okay.
like this guy doing this table edge, and he's doing this table edge.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So he's already doing this table edge
Yep.
over here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing that.
To top all that off, I just got word that, one of my best friends moving back to Jacksonville. And so we're preparing a D&D game for such an occasion. But that's going to be a while before something like that hits a stream. But in terms of scheduling, it does take time.
Every time I hear D&D, I just think of Stephen Lintz's song.
That's D&D.
Never kissed a lady before. It's
that song.
D&D.
Love that song.
That would be a pretty crazy accomplishment if I had never kissed a lady before and I've been, married for 20 years.
Yeah. So we are actually going to do this.
Uno dos. Or, sorry,
Uno
uno dos.
dos.
Yep.
Because, so they're going
I
to
hope
do
I pull
containment.
no prisoners next turn. Be
I
like,
mean, yeah, that would be a thing.
maxed.
But that's right. We want to do. Where's 9 from here? Okay.
It's
So then these
D&D, fighting with the legends of yore.
So these guys are going to go here.
That's right, Rob. Officially moving. He's going to be here in 2 weeks.
Got to cleanse in no man's land. So I can cleanse here,
So he'll cleanse one.
and then
Technically, that unit could still cleanse. They just need a... So you can't cleanse this objective because it's not there.
it's not there yet. That's right.
Because that was why I ditched my cleanse,
Yeah.
right? Because I didn't want to be out here.
Yeah, we'll do that then.
Yeah, you need to put 2 on it to cleanse it. Because right now we're only tied.
Oh.
You have to hold it.
Okay.
So you'd have to put 1 more guy on it.
All right. So then we'll shimmy our fallbacks
But
back a little bit.
You got a guy right here.
Yeah.
You just do that.
Yeah.
And then this guy probably needs to be like right there.
Yeah. That'll work.
Yeah. So he can be within... He looked
Yeah.
like he was a straggler there.
He was. All right. So we've got cleanse. They can't cleanse. They fell back.
Swift action.
Oh, swift action. Yeah.
Advance or fall back are still eligible to perform actions.
It comes in as necessary and important. All right.
Hopefully I muted that in time.
So contain, cleanse, cleanse.
Yeah, so you're going to max out your secondaries there. Good for you, sir. Put
Good
me
for
on the
me,
back
sir.
foot.
All right. And then he's going to stay in combat. Those guys have moved out. Moved up, moved up. And let me check my line of sights on the king himself. Okay.
You definitely got it.
Yes, we definitely got
You
that.
just arc out a little bit, you'll see my
And
butt.
then let me see where 24 is. Okay.
Definitely in range for those things.
Got those in
The-
options, and then I've got them as an option. Okay,
The-
we got options.
Yeah.
That's what we got. All right, so then we are good on our movement. So we'll go to shooting, pew-pews. Let me check the Scorpex gun, make sure it doesn't have, pretty sure it doesn't have pistol. It does not. So he's not going to get to shoot. These guys are.
Technically, he wouldn't have line of sight anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so here, this guy is going to shoot at, yeah, these guys.
Go for it.
It's going to be 4 shots on 2s. And then on 3s for strength 6, it's going to be 2 at -1.
4s. We're good.
Okay. He can't see, like a dummy.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What can shoot? Ghost Ark's going to shoot at your
Yeah.
Legionnaire squad. 'Cause
Absolutely.
That's a thing that it can do.
Any other guns shooting at those legionaries right now?
Currently, it is just the Gauss Flare arrays from the
All right.
Ghost Ark. It is going to be 10 shots on, sorry. I think it has 2 Gauss Flare arrays.
It does. I think it does.
Okay, so
or
it is gonna
maybe.
be-
Yeah.
it is
If
gonna
you go
be-
to the bottom of it, it'll tell you.
It not in this. Let me go back to the thing. Yes, 2 Gauss Flare arrays.
Yeah.
So I take it back. It is going to be 20 shots, lethal hits on 3s.
AP1.
AP 0
Okay.
because
Because it's not the other
yeah,
gun.
the
Okay.
Luminor doesn't.
Then yeah, I can't do anything about it. Send it, sir. 20
All right.
shots, I guess.
20 shots.
3s and 4s with lethals. Whoop whoop.
3s. Only 3 lethals. Sad face, no rerolls. Yep. And then force. 1, 2. So that's just 5, no AP.
3 ups. 2 wounds, so I think that kills the floater and puts another wound out.
All right. The reanimator can see the guy around the edge. He has got 2 atomizer beams. It's going to be 6 shots on 4s. And 3s, because strength 6.
Uh-huh.
Just 1 at -2.
4 up for cover.
Yep,
Kills that one guy, I guess.
yep.
Down to 1 legionary and 2 characters.
Sounds good. Do. Silent King. He is going to shoot his...
Yeah, what's going where here?
He is going to shoot his indirect gun into these guys.
Okay.
He is going to shoot his 2 Legionnaire squads in there, or just 1?
1.
1. No Lord, right?
Wait,
'Cause the
yeah.
Lord- they went over here.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
correct.
No Lord, no Mo?
No, nope, it's just 5 guys.
Okay.
5 guys, burgers and fries and chain cannons.
Okay. We will do indirect gun here.
Uh-huh.
Both. You'll put them back here. I can still charge. Rough.
I could put most of it like,
Yeah, you can fit them back there.
yeah.
But I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do these. Indirect gun. Yeah, big gun here.
Big guns? Okay.
Yep. And then the devastating wound guns will go into that.
Okay.
Because it can.
Does not ignore cover.
Let me see what my damage
So
is.
what's the AP on the big guns?
We're actually going to do the devastating wound gun and the big guns both into here.
Okay.
Yep.
So
And I ignore mods.
you ignore mods, so it doesn't matter what I do.
Nope.
I just have cover.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so we will do the 2, and we'll do the Staff of Stars first. 2,
All right.
4, 6,
Is that the indirect one?
10, 12. The change to indirect fire.
You can only hit on 4s when firing indirectly.
Okay.
At
Yeah.
best, basically. So you hit on 2s, but anything that's not an unmodified 4+ misses.
So we'll go with 4s.
Neat.
Yeah.
That looks statistical.
Yep, and then 3s. Okay,
AP.
2 at AP 1.
Is
So
that with the
3
cover
ups.
or not?
No,
Okay. Kills a guy. And,
Cool.
Is it 1 damage or 2?
it's 1 damage.
Wounds a guy.
All right. We'll do the devastating wounds. Yep. So 2 on 2s. And on strength 10, so 3s. It's
1
gonna be
dev. How much?
3 damage dev.
Down to 6.
And then 2 shots from the Annihilator Beam on 2s. And then on 2s. Good. -4.
So 6 up.
Flat. Yep.
Flat 6 or flat,
Flat
4?
6.
Okay.
All right.
I'll CP it.
Seems good.
Yeah. Might as well try.
Yeah.
Still a 3. If I add them together, right?
All right. So then, does it explode? That'd be cool.
No.
No. Okay.
But add all those together, it's a 7.
No, there you go.
All right.
All right. Yeah. So let's see where these guys end up. You should be pretty safe back there in the corner. I can't charge through my own models.
Yes, you can.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Unless it's like a vehicle or a monster thing.
Okay.
I think, like, specifically, someone quote, correct me if I'm wrong, like, vehicles and monsters can't move through each other, but, like, everything else just basically indiscriminately doesn't care anymore. Because they wanted to make movement easier in general.
I actually think I fell back incorrectly to be able to do. Oh no, I can touch him. And the ritual objective is created at the end of the movement phase or at the
Yes.
end of the turn?
End of the turn.
End of the turn. Okay,
Yeah.
so Illuminor is busy. Okay.
I mean, you'll still have a decent charge.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this poorly, but we're gonna see what we do.
What we do in the shadows.
Yes,
I like that show.
that's a good show. Okay, got him right there.
Yep.
Cool, cool. All right, we will go to charges.
So 7 will get you into melee range.
7?
Yep.
Okay.
7 will get you to here, and I think to right here. So you got that.
Okay, so
Although you'd have to probably multi-charge this if you did.
yeah, but that means that if I get lower than a 7, I'm safe.
Well, if you multi-charge and you fail one,
Oh, you
fail both, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
so
That's right.
you don't have to multi-charge. You can get a 7 to here.
Yeah. We're going to start with these score packs over here
All right.
into your unit
Roger,
right
Roger.
here,
Yep.
which I have you at just under 5. If you
Go
want to
for it.
double check me,
No, I believe you.
looks like it.
Yeah, totally under 5.
Okay,
So 4 do it. You're gonna roll a 3, right?
that's a 5.
Okay. No, chat. He's believing. The dice are turning against me. It was bound to happen.
There we go.
I probably reached out a little too quickly.
Okay, and then this guy, we're gonna shoot for the 7, I think.
Well, that's 7 either way, but if you wanted to go
Well,
here,
I
you'd
could not charge them and just charge into the Predator.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, we're gonna go for the 7
7?
for the. Yeah, we might as well with the 7. We might as well multi-charge it.
Okay.
So yeah, well, 7.
That opens
multi-charge.
up a heroic from these guys pretty easily.
But then I feel like the Chosen are going to kill him anyway, so I'm just going to stand up anyway and stand up like right here and block your movement.
Okay.
So I either get a 7 or I don't get a 7.
All right.
I don't get a 7.
All right.
I'm going to re-roll it though.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to go to 3 because I feel like it's worth it.
He's definitely outside of 12.
That's a
He
7.
makes it. Okay.
There we go. All right, so he's going to go right here.
All right. Yeah, I might as well spend the CP on them to heroic.
Yeah, might as well.
Look, they're in.
What do you know?
And you got any other charges?
Yeah, Illuminor is going to charge that unit as well.
He can't. He's doing it.
Oh, that's right. He's doing the thing. Then no, there's not. Nothing else. Yep. So that'll be it.
Alrighty.
Leaving your dice.
Oh, sorry. Start of the fight phase?
Actually, do I want? So it is a 9 for that guy to get into the Predator. So chat, my conundrum here is I can charge this other Scorpack Lord into his Predator. It'd be tough, but if I made it, I'd get him over here.
Yeah.
The question mark there is that I would then be exposing 2 of my characters to this area, which has a lot of killing power, and I can only stand up 1 on death. So if he manages to kill both of them on his next fight phase, it would be problematic. But I think I might need to try to gum up this area. So we are going to try. We're going to go for the 9 on the Predator.
Bang.
Nope.
Missed.
All right, that's fine. Wasn't meant to be. We're good. You're good with that.
You ready for the start of the fight phase?
Ready for the start of the fight phase.
All right.
What you got?
Take a battle shock test for me at -1 on this guy.
Okay.
Cool, you failed.
Cool.
So when he dies, he can't stand back
Can I
up.
CP it? Or is 1 per turn?
Nope. Well, you can't CP a battle shock test.
Ah, okay.
And the auto pass is only in the battle shock step.
And why is he battle shocking?
These guys.
Because he's in combat with them?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
That was the thing that I mentioned over there,
That-
but it didn't
that-
matter.
yeah.
And they also need to make 1. They're the guy that's in. He's still in combat with them, right?
Yep.
That passes.
Yep.
Unless you're leadership 9 or something.
No.
Somehow. I think you're 6.
Do. He is leadership 6.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Well, chat, that sucks.
Sorry.
Probably wouldn't have multi-charged that if I had remembered that. That's okay. All right, well, we'll start over there. He'll put everything into your chosen.
Roger that. 4 attacks.
4 attacks.
2s and 2s. Strength 8 at least.
Yep. They are... How many wounds?
3.
3 wounds? Yeah.
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 AP 3.
AP 3.
3 damage.
Yep.
I got 1 CP. I'll save it. I'm not going to Armor of Contempt over
Okay.
here.
2s. Oh, I forgot. He also does charge mortals.
All right.
So give me a second.
Yep, so 4 hits.
So
and
4
go to
hits,
your
and then
charge
go back to the
mortals.
charge mortals. Let's see. Select 1 unit within engagement range. Okay. And that is in the charge phase. So I guess the appropriate way to do it would be to see if I can bomb a 6, kill the raptors out. No, they're
It was when you charged, right?
Yeah, it's at the end of the charge phase.
So, is it end of the charge phase or when you charged?
Oh no, it's the end of charge move. Yeah, so he wasn't
would have
there
been
yet.
go to one of these two.
Yeah, we'll put it into the
Chosen.
it's D3. It's a chance to kill 1. We'll put it into the predator.
Predator. Okay.
Yep. There we go. Okay. D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds.
Down to 4.
Okay.
Bracketed.
All right. And then
So
these
4
are going to
hits?
be on 4 hits on 2s for wounds. There you go.
Need 6s.
4 6s.
You just murder guys. Murder 3.
3 murdered guys. Okay.
Let's see here. Uno. Dos trace.
Are you going to cut anywhere? Oh, you can't. You've only got 1 CP.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you get to go.
1, 2, 3. Let's see. We're going to get these guys. There. We are going to go ahead and pop their plasma sight, so they're going to have devastating wounds.
I'll go ahead and no rerolls or anything, right over there. Just
They reroll all hits
reroll
because they charged.
all hits.
Yes.
But no lethals or sustained or anything.
No.
In your AP 2.
Yeah, 722.
We'll go ahead and do the AOC over there.
Okay, so it's going to be 712.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so these are on 3s rerolling.
Cool. You were already going to hit anyways. Look at that.
Go.
And then on 3s, that's strength 7.
3s. Okay, you got 6 at -1.
Those are just no. You had 4 devs in there.
Oh, sorry.
So
Yep,
those are
that's
2
gonna be
apiece.
2 apiece.
So I can't stop that.
Yep.
So
Already
there's
forgot about that.
2, and there was 4 in there. So that's
Yep.
6. Chaos Lords on 3.
Okay, so it's on 3. Okay.
It was a wasted
And
CP.
then-
I did not.
And then he's got 2 saves at -1.
4 ups. He's good.
Okay, and he's at, you said 3?
3. Yep.
Okay. And then I
And
will...
he's not in combat anymore unless you want to pile into him.
I will, because I feel like he's already popped his go crazy. He can still theoretically kill the squad, but I feel his base can also fit through here, so he can charge other stuff. So I'm gonna tag him up.
Okay.
I don't want to, but I will. There you go.
All right. Your next charge.
I did him already.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Yep.
I was about to let you do him again.
That's charged. That's charged. So then you get your.
The Raptors.
Yep.
Dark Pact Sustain. We pass.
Okay. Surprise, surprise, chat. Passes the Dark Pact.
Power of Fists. Huzzah! Huzzah!
There you go.
On 3s. 3 huzzahs for you. Invuln
right.
saves.
4 ups.
Take 4 damage.
I'm going to CP one of those.
Okay.
For a 4 up. Nope. Okay.
Excellent.
4 damage.
Yep. He
He's
should
at
be
1.
At 1.
Yep.
Chainsword.
Worth a shot.
Huzzah! Huzzah! 1 at AP 1, so still a 4 up.
4 up. Nope.
Dead.
Okay.
You want to bring him back?
I will bring him back. He is right there. Okay, and he has half wounds, so he is going to be at.
What's his base?
He's at 7. Is he at 4 or 3?
He'd get 3. You round down.
3. Okay.
And he's not in combat anymore?
Nope. And he doesn't come back until after.
Yep. All right.
So technically, you can consolidate, and then I put
Well,
him back.
I can't. So to be able to be eligible to consolidate, I have to get within engagement range or land on an objective.
Okay. Gotcha.
So as long as you're 1.1 inch off the wall, that's where he
so he's
reanimates.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go with these guys. They'll pile in.
Yep.
The kibble. And just in case. All right, so you got 5 wounds remaining.
Yep.
I'm going to reroll all my hit rolls because you're not at full strength because of the Master of Executions.
Right.
So we're going to start with the 2 twin-linked weapons. Little dark-packed lethals because
Okay.
you're tough.
Yep. Seems good.
Pass. So the 2 twin-linked accursed weapons. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
Okay.
I'm just
Fishing
gonna
for 6s.
gonna fish for 6s here because
Okay.
that was a lot of 2s anyways.
That's 1, which
Yep.
is nothing. Just 1.
1, and then these are on strength 5, so 5s but
5s.
twin-linked.
Yep. There you go.
5 at AP 2,
5 at AP2, so 4 ups.
single damage,
4 ups. He drops 2.
and then 4
which
ups.
is then 4 ups. So he takes 2, down to 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty. Trying to kill you with the Master of Executions here.
Why, you get a CP or something?
I'll get a CP. Actually, I already got a CP, probably.
You got a CP from...
From ditching something, right?
Oh, yeah, you
yeah,
just last turn.
yeah. So it doesn't matter.
Nope.
Never mind.
Good try, though.
Yeah. Power fists. I mean, we won't fish because it's not necessary, but
Yep.
we'll reroll our misses.
There you go.
Everything hits
Then 3s.
on 3s. So 6 at your invuln save, 2 damage apiece.
4s.
So
Okay.
4 damage.
And 4s.
Oh, he
Takes
is on
2.
1.
Down to 1.
All right, Chaos Lord, not. Obviously, I didn't declare it, but
Yeah.
he's not doing the
Yeah,
thing.
he's not doing the thing.
1 auto.
Okay.
3 invuln saves. Same profile.
4s. He's good.
All right. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. 1 lethal.
Yeah, we just fish for those lethals.
Yep.
These guys are not twin linked or anything.
2 lethals. I'll grab those for you.
And on 5s.
Yep.
So we will
6.
hand you 6 more.
All
and then
right.
we have the Master of Executions after
Are
this.
these -1?
-2.
-2. Okay, so 4s. Nope. All right, they're 1 damage each.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 4s. He dies. I will say that took a surprising amount of attacks anyway.
It most certainly did.
Yep. If he was at full, it would have come down to that Master of Executions.
Theory roll. Everything hits. On 4s, would have been 1 dev wounds and then a save. But yeah.
Okay, so then the 4-up save. Okay, and
So
then what's the
4,
damage?
2 each.
2 each. All right, so then 4s. So he would have taken 2.
He would have died.
He would have just died.
Yep.
Literally to the wound.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I can't go anywhere, obviously.
Nope. Okay.
That's your turn. What do you score,
That is
sir?
it. I will score 6 points for containment and 4 points for cleanse.
Ouch. Ooh. No.
There we go.
Let's see here. I don't have any CP. Oh, well, I got to fight back over here.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yep, you just got the
Yep,
Chaos Lord.
swinging away.
Yep.
Because I'm living dangerous, Dark Pact sustained.
Failed.
Boom.
I'm on
Down to
2. Yep.
I got you. That would have been great.
Oh, yeah, I know. Absolutely.
Would have been great.
Even better is it turned into positive hits. 6 hits out of 5 attacks
Jeez. Okay.
on 3s. Invuln saves any?
No.
So dev wounds, but those come last. 2 AP2s.
2 AP2s, put them on 5s. Okay, 1.
And then he eats a dev wound and dies, and another guy eats a dev wound for 2.
Is it 2 damage each?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thunderhammer.
All right, so
So one
that's-
guy's dead and one guy's at 1.
One guy is dead. And one guy's at 1. Bada bing,
Bada boom.
bada boom. Okay. There we go. Okay. And that
That's how the cookie crumbled, boys.
is that. So, yep, I'll get 10 points on secondaries, and then I will pass to you.
All right.
I will go to 2 CP.
I will go to 1.
And let me think. Your chosen are going in on this turn. Now is the turn. What is their threat range? Say auto advance.
I
6.
can't auto advance them.
You can't
That's only
auto-advance?
mounted in transports.
Okay, so they can move what 6?
6 plus D6.
Plus potentially 6.
So you call it 9 to 10 on average.
Okay, so you can get into this guy,
Yeah.
and then so plus 2d6. I mean, you could get to the warriors. You're only 20 inches away.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That'd be difficult.
It'd be difficult, but you could. You'll probably go this way, though. Okay.
What you doing
I'm
for the
going to
start of the
go
battle round?
with... Where's the 6 inches? He is just a bit outside. They are not. We are going to go with... I think next turn is the go turn. I didn't know what his third ability was, so I had to check it. It's reroll charge rolls and +1 strength to melee attacks.
Huh.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
don't know
solid.
if that really...
It doesn't.
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't
not-
at all.
Maybe if you bring him in the one that's about the melee
Yeah.
Necron one.
Let's see those guys. We will stick with ignore modifiers.
Stick with ignore modifiers.
Yes.
Gross. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
All right. Let's see what I draw. Well, I'm going to get 10 primary.
Because you hold that one and that one.
Yep.
Indeed.
Overwhelming force. Kill something on an objective.
Easy.
No prisoners. Kill stuff.
There you go.
Yes.
That's exactly what you wanted.
Yeah.
Yep. But let's see how spread you get.
Anyone need battle? That guy needs a battle shock in combat over there. He passes.
Yep. Are these raptors needed? I don't think so.
No, they're at 3.
They're at 3.
Yeah, I can see the third guy around
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
If I see 3 models,
Yep. Chosen are still good too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool.
because you've killed
I think just
the chosen, you've killed 3 chosen, so I should have 7 here.
yeah. Okay. Go for it.
This thing needs a battle shock.
Yeah.
It fails. It is
Fails.
shooketh.
Be
That's-
shooketh.
Not that important, but that is okay.
Okay.
So
Damn.
I think it's going to be a go turn to
Probably.
murderize warriors and such. There. All right. So I don't own that objective, which doesn't really matter that much, but I'm about to.
Because you're going to put out a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
Yep. Seems fair.
Actually, we will start with Cypher first.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Now we'll put these guys out first. Let me get my widget Reno.
Hacks. Cheats.
Absolutely.
It's been a while. Chat, how you guys doing? Everybody hanging out? Anybody still here?
Why are you sleeping?
Luke's sleeping.
Luke's sleeping.
Yeah. That's all right. We won't hold it against you, Luke.
Yeah, too much outside work today.
Do you want to do anything? Overwatch? with a couple guys? Like the 4 that have line of sight to them?
I mean, I could overwatch with the Silent King.
You can? I mean, go for it.
Nah, I'm good.
All right. So, deploy, move. So you're just kind of all up over in
Oh
here.
yeah, all kinds of
Yeah.
all kinds of crazy in there.
Oh, not advancing, just staying on the objective, but going this direction.
Okay.
Stay here 1 inch away. These guys got fly. They're gonna pop over this way. Land there. Nurglings shall move. You know, this didn't come up in the tournament, but I forgot to. I had these guys with me. Didn't use my coldest the entire game, all 3. So I was holding the backfield with like a predator for all 3 games, basically.
Well, I mean, they're doing a great job holding your backfield.
And it came up in 1 game because we weren't using the most recent balance update. But their ability of the -1 to hit,
Yep.
no longer an aura. You have to be in combat with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll ignore it, but
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
For me, it's cool for me.
Yeah.
Not cool for you.
We'll just go up a little bit.
Okay.
We'll pivot. Hold 2. Cypher is just going to get up to that wall.
Okay.
Actually, maybe he should come out and play. I don't really like that, but you never know, right?
Yeah.
So, right there. Huh. No, he's just going to come up to that wall.
Okay.
I mean, you could easily pull out of the aura as you die. That is okay.
All right.
So they're going to come out. 3 inches. Actually, he's going to have to actually get out. Or how can I do this?
Carefully. Very carefully.
Yeah. We're going to send these guys out. So you would come out like right there. Yeah, should be able to do it. And then these guys will be here. Yeah, they got room. All right. Easy enough. In the flying V formation.
Okay.
Mighty Duck style.
Seems fair.
So is this one we can get 15 on?
Yes, it is max 15.
Max 15, okay. This is stickied for what it's worth. Okay.
We fucked up.
You said a bad word.
Sorry.
No, I don't
We
care.
messed up.
I'm basically a sailor at this point.
Xeris is not the one that did the action. The warriors did, because they could fall back and do actions.
Okay.
Because of swift action. Damn. That's okay.
They were cleansing, right?
No.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, yeah, they. Yeah.
Yeah, so they were already doing
Okay.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. That's right.
He was doing the objective action.
That's right. Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
yeah. You're welcome.
So I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm like, man, did I mess up or did I not mess up?
Or you wouldn't have got the max on the cleanse.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a thing I could do. That doesn't seem awful, to be honest. Yeah, I guess these guys just follow.
The leader.
Yeah, pretty much. But we'll turn them around just so we know they're separate units here.
Okay.
And there's no leader attached to this unit.
Seems fair. That would probably be better if, painted the bases a little bit so that you could tell. Or,
Yeah.
squad markings. You get deductions for that on painting judging.
This. We'll shift over here.
Okay.
Aw. Let's see, so if I did this, I could see both. If I did that. But I think I want to go shoot that direction, maybe send these guys to go. Because those guys are nothing in combat, basically, right?
Oh, yeah, no. There.
Yeah.
No.
Where do we go? This way to help out. Yeah, we do this. Keep it safe.
Okay.
See both, though. Main cannon to one. Last cannon's into the other one, probably. Who to move first? You really only need to just kind of get out to sea. We're going to move these guys. They're going to advance. Actually, no. I only have one CP, though. I want to huck a grenade. It is a new battle round. I can't huck a grenade if I advance. Huh. Yeah. They advance anyways. That's all right.
Okay.
They're advancing. Ooh, 17.
Going far.
Vroom, vroom. There's the other melta gun. Oh my God, I was afraid I killed it for a second. But to be like, no. But no one's dead in the unit. Like, I don't know why I thought.
All good. I'm going to Overwatch with the Hexmark Destroyer for free.
Okay.
For 6.
There's a wounded guy, though.
Inescapable death.
All right.
So it's going to be 6 attacks on 2s.
Yep, because he hits on 2s in Overwatch.
And then on 3s. Okay, so that's going to be 5 at -2. Ignore cover.
5 ups. Single damage.
All right, 1 damage each.
Kills
So
2
kills
guys.
2
total.
guys.
Yep.
Okay. Then do I want to Overwatch with the other dude?
Can't now. It has to go the other way.
It has to go the other way?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Because he can still use Overwatch even if it's already been used.
Gotcha.
No one else has that rule.
Dope.
It's the old Azurman rule when he could do it.
Okay.
But did you want to pay for a CP before that happens and then do his role?
No, it's fine.
I don't mind you double overwatching them. If
Nah, we're good. I got invulns over here, so it's not the end of the world.
All right, so let's see how far these guys go. We'll advance them.
Yep.
12.
There you go.
All right.
Yep.
Kind of what I wanted to see, obviously. So yeah, that puts that guy like right on that crack.
Okay.
God, kibble.
Hey, you made
I
the
know I
terrain.
did it. I did it because that's how Jacob likes it. I mean, I know it looks good on the camera, but like gameplay-wise, all the little kibble is not the easiest to deal with, for sure. Probably do it that way, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Just talking to myself, don't worry.
Go for it. Yep. I'm not paying attention anyway.
Yeah. What in the butt? All right. Yeah, everything is down.
Okay.
Everything has a target. You've still got one destroyer in reserve that's got to come down this turn.
Yes, it does.
Kill units, kill things on an objective.
Yep, yep.
Good talk. Good talk. All right. Where to start? Does anyone want to huck a grenade? I don't want to spend a CP hucking a grenade. Not really.
Okay. So no grenade.
No grenade. Don't think it's necessary. I think
Alright.
if it was a go turn into the Silent King, maybe.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we'll start with this guy.
Okay.
For what it's worth, we'll put the Mortal Wound gun into him.
Okay.
Just because it's not going to do
Because why
very
not?
well.
Yep.
But we'll put the other guns into the King.
Sounds good.
Dark Pact, lethal.
Okay.
Because he's T10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Pact lethal. We fail.
All right.
We're on 3 wounds.
Down to 3.
-1, so we'll do the Mortal Wound gun.
All right.
Misses. All right,
Okay.
cool. Havoc will go into him too, I guess.
Yeah, you said. Yeah.
One shot. It misses.
Okay.
All right, cool. Got those bad rolls out of the way.
Okay.
We'll start with the auto on 4s
And that was.
into the King.
Yeah. Okay.
3 hits on 5s. 2 saves. AP 1.
Okay. 3 ups.
You got it covered, yeah.
Yep. Oh, and then it's 2
Yeah.
ups.
Well, you'd be taking them on these guys first
Still,
anyways.
still 2 ups.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I assumed.
Yeah.
Laz. Never mind. All right.
Okay.
Good talk.
There's that.
Yep.
That happened.
It can happen.
Okey
Over
doke.
here.
Yep.
We'll do the cannon into the front one. Laz cannons into this one.
Okay. I'll spend a CP to reactionary -12 to hit.
Gotcha. Cost you 4 CP, right?
Yep. Just trying to make
So
sure.
you're at -2 CP?
Just trying to keep our producer alive.
Yep. We'll split the little guns, one here, one here.
Okay.
So Dev and rockets.
Gotcha.
So we'll do the Dev. It hits. Or sorry, I got my Dark Pact. You're not tough, so sustained. They're good.
Okay.
Dev gun turns into 2 hits. You're not. Still 1 Dev wound. It just goes through. But you're not infantry. The rockets into the other guy.
Yep.
Turns
they
into
are-
6
they are
shots.
mounted. So one guy took 1 wound. Is that what
Yep,
happened?
the back guy took 1 wound.
All right. He's at 2.
And the front guy is taking 6 rockets. Taking 8 rockets.
Okay.
T5?
T6.
T6 on 5s. So
4.
4. AP 0.
Do I have cover?
Yeah, totally got covered.
All right. He fails 1.
All right.
1 damage.
Yep.
Cool. So they are both on 2.
All right. Front guy taking the autocannon.
Okay. Front guy with the autocannon.
5 hits.
Yep.
On 3s. 3 saves at AP 1, but with cover.
3s. He's good.
All right. Boo. Last cannon
cannon.
into the other guy.
2 hits.
2 AP 3s
2
with cover.
AP3s with cover. So 5s.
Yep. And dead. Or
One is
minimum
dead.
2.
Yep.
So that'd be your bat guy here.
Yep. So that is 1 guy. Alrighty.
Happens.
It does.
Not gonna cry over, spilled milk or
Spilled
whatnot.
locust destroyers.
Yeah. Still wish I could put some damage on the Silent King. Like, he can only heal D3 a turn. I would like to have a Manir down or something at any given time.
That's not true.
Yeah.
He can heal
You can heal 2D3. Or getting...
2d3 plus. Technically, he could heal 3d3 plus 2 in a turn if I really, really pushed it.
Fair.
Yep.
So where do you guys go?
Where do they go?
Well, here's my easy charge anyways.
Yep.
They are going to not Dark Pact,
Okay.
and they're just going to shoot at this guy. Does he have stealth? Or just lone op?
I think it's just blown up. What is your name? Hexmark Destroyer. Yeah, just blown up.
Alrighty, just lone op.
But
So.
I will say, if you don't kill him, he will shoot you back.
Alright, I'll Dark Pact sustain.
Okay.
We pass.
Yep.
Meltas,
Yep.
3 hits. Toughness 5. I'm
Yes.
guessing. 3s. You have an invuln save?
Nope.
You're dead.
Cool.
Yeah. Do you want to pay to get back up?
That is a good question. Let's see, what else are you going to kill in the shooting phase? You've got that one. You will double charge. It's going to open up a whole... How many CP do you have left?
I have Uno.
1?
I have 1.
And what is the stipulation on advancing and charging? That's your target has to be on an objective?
Yeah, no one advanced though.
They did.
They do it natively. They're the chosen.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Let me get that measurement, because let's see. So that would be a just over 9. So 9 to get to the king. Totally doable.
And he's not on an objective anyways.
Right. Well, I'm thinking about with this guy, because blocking them being able to go that way might be worth it. Do. You've got no more shots over there.
But I have killed 1 unit, so I will mark that for 1 point right now.
Okay. You've got
And
these guys.
he was on an objective.
Okay. So I will, even if I bring him back, you still get the point.
Mm-hmm.
So I will.
Okay. I mean, I get the point regardless.
Him coming back, I think he's counted as a new unit, so he doesn't get to shoot you, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. I'm going to leave him.
Okay. So he stays dead.
Yeah, he stays dead. I'm going to lose my Veil of Darkness, which is upsetting, but
For late game play stuff?
for late game play stuff, but having the CCP for other shenanigans is going to be potentially important.
Right.
So,
Okay, so
So
we
yeah.
fired stuff over here. Can't
Yep.
do much.
firing over there.
He's going to fire his plasma pistol in melee.
Sounds good.
Shooting, not overcharging, not dark pacting.
Okay,
It misses.
cool. Should have overcharged. Should've got
Absolutely
back.
not.
And he passed his battle shock, right?
I don't remember. I know I took it, but I don't remember.
Okay, yeah, he's good.
I think he might have
I
passed.
think he might have passed. There's no thing over there, and he did over there. So I didn't remember because he's kind of hiding, you know.
Yeah. Let's see here. So who's got the most shots?
The Rhino.
Technically, with blast, it does.
Yeah.
So we'll start with this rhino because
Okay.
I don't have any actions to do.
Okay.
It's gonna dark pact, sustain, and shoot at those guys. Dark pact
Okay.
passes
Yep.
for sustain. D6 plus 4.
Missing 2. So that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Plus 4.
Yep.
7 shots.
Yep. -1.
Yep. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Oh,
Jeez. Another floor dice.
I mean, it's okay. Eric's at 20. You're at 5.
on 3s. 2 saves, AP1. Some guys have cover, some guys don't.
Yeah, I'll take them on 3-ups on the crypto thralls.
Okay.
Okay.
Crypto thralls don't have cover right now.
Yep, but it was -1?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll roll a 5 and
Oh,
a
yeah.
1.
Yep.
And then I'll take a 4-up Fiona Pain. So 1 will take 1.
Okay. Mortal Wound Gun on 5s. Nothing. Bolting weapon thing. Never mind.
Storm bolters?
Combi bolters for me. We don't do the storm variety,
Okay,
sir.
you don't storm. Got it.
So
No
he's
storm
done.
for you.
All right, that kind of was unfortunate, but that's okay.
All right.
This back unit,
Okay.
Dark Pact, sustain, shoot them,
So, yep.
passes. Chain cannon, hitting you on 5s because of the -1.
Yep.
But still turns into 2 hits.
Yep.
On 3s, 2 saves at AP1.
Okay, so that is going to be 4s because no cover on them.
You're
He's good.
All right. Plasma pistol, not overcharging.
Yep.
Misses.
Okay, okay.
And then
Front squad.
1, 2, 3 bolt pistols.
Yep.
2 hits. Nothing.
wounds.
All right.
Okay.
Front squad doing much of the same thing. Dark Pact sustain.
Yep.
They pass. Chain cannon. And then on 3s, 3 more at AP1.
All right. 4s. All right. Drop 2.
Single damage.
4s. Okay, so he dies.
All right. Plasma pistol. It misses.
All right.
The bolt pistol that normally hits on a 2, hitting on a 3.
Yep.
And then the 1, 2, 3 other bolt pistols that are going to hit on 4s. 3 saves at AP1. Single
Three
damage.
saves at AP1. I will take these on warriors.
All right.
So on 4. Okay, 2 die.
All right.
There we go. Is that the final activation of that unit?
It is.
Okay. I will spend 1 CP, and I will activate reanimation protocols.
Okay.
I will get 2d6 plus 1. Sorry, 2d3 plus 1.
2d3 plus 1.
That would be
3.
3,
Excellent.
which is just enough to get me a crypto throw,
Yep.
which is going to go
Not in combat.
right.
Because the unit is not in combat.
Correct.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
He's going to go over here. There we go.
All right.
Okay. Proceed.
This unit's going to go.
Yep.
Dark Pact sustain. Fails. Reroll. They're good. Reroll for Chaos Icon. It's a war gear option.
Gotcha.
All the infantry units basically get it for the most part.
Yeah. Did they change
Terminator.
it where it doesn't actually have to be on a model? It's just the unit has one.
I play it as if it's on a model,
Okay.
and it's on my champion. So
Okay.
the last
yeah,
guy
that's
did
fair. Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Dark Pact sustain. Done. Chain
Okay.
cannon on
Chain
5s.
cannon on 5.
3 hits again.
Yep.
Because of sustain. Not AP1, but 1 save.
Okay.
You have cover? Or unless you're taking
Oh,
it
I'm sorry.
on some other stuff.
They're not AP1 because I reduce AP.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, it's not AP1 anyways right now.
Oh, okay.
You have cover in some cases.
We'll do 3 up on the warrior. Nope. So we'll take a warrior out of cover. It's going to be this one in here.
All right. Yield plasma pistol, not overcharging. It hits. It wounds. With your cover, it's just a 4-up save. There's AP 2 down to 1, down to. Yeah, you're
good.
good. Bolts. Nope. Other Rhino. Going to do much the same thing as the first one.
Okie doke.
Sustaining. Fails.
Okay.
Takes 1. Down to 9. How many models are left in that unit?
Here, this is one that has 9.
Oh.
Let me see. They've lost 5. So then it was 15, 17, 19.
19.
19.
All right. So plus 3.
Yep.
8 shots. 4s. Turns into 4 hits because of the sustain.
Yep.
3 saves, no AP.
4 ups. Okay. 2 will die.
All right.
Take these 2.
Dev wound gun on 5s. Turns into 2 hits. Devs on 4s. Nothing. Combi bolter turns into 2 hits.
Okay.
1 save, no AP.
3 up and cover. Nope. So that will take this guy out of cover. And was that the end of that one?
It was.
Okay. I'm going to use the Ghost Arc to reanimate.
Okay.
Do 2d3. And Warriors reroll 1s. It's a thing I forgot. So we will get 6 back.
All right.
There we go. And where do we want to put these guys?
So basically, my plan is to exhaust his reanimations this turn.
That's fair.
I mean, I know he still technically has the Res Orb,
I'm going to go.
but that's, I think, all you got left because you've stratted and you've used the.
And the Ghost Arc, yes.
And the Ghost Arc, yeah.
The last I have is the Res Orb, but I can still use the strat in the fight phase after an activation. I do not want your chosen to be able to have the option. So these guys will go up here. Just off the wall so that your guys cannot...
So 1.1 off the wall?
Yep.
All right.
So that you guys cannot engage through the wall. The lip is making it a little difficult.
No, you're good.
But that is the
Yeah,
that is the intent there.
Roger, Roger.
Cool, cool.
All right.
That was what you did. That
Oh.
was the Roger Roger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. The movie reference.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
And another landmine.
Oh, no! All right. All right, I've got the, whatchamacallits, the Raptors to shoot.
You guys just wait until I shift
Yeah.
landmine by adding options for people to create a rule during the game that continues.
I'm not going to lie, that would be a really fun stream.
Yeah. Well,
I would be down to play that game.
well, we will see. That's coming soon. But things like make a funny noise, John would just be getting dice all night.
Oh, yeah.
Just all
absolutely.
night.
Oh, yeah.
Dark Pact sustain on the Raptors.
These guys into the Warriors?
Yep.
Okay.
Fails.
Fails.
Kills the guy.
Guy dies. Okay. That's a bolt pistol. I can reach.
No.
Oh.
Well, maybe. It's going to be a Melta.
Okay. Seems fair.
Going into combat, more chain swords.
Going into combat. Okay.
But,
-1 to hit.
Melta, misses. Plasma, misses.
Okay. 1 hit on the
Bolt pistol.
bolt pistol.
Yep.
Yep.
Nothing.
Fails.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Excellent. Did more damage than myself. You're welcome.
Okay.
I
Appreciate
think
that.
that's. Oh, I know. I got
Those
that
guys.
other unit. Yeah.
And they have the option to shoot back into the Lord.
Oh, yeah. No. Well, they're shooting. They're going to shoot him.
The Lord?
The Lord. Yeah.
Okay. Dark Pact lethal?
Dark Pact sustain.
Fine, fine.
Oh no. Oh no. Take
Damn.
1. Excellent. Yes. Yes. Hopefully no one has a wound on him. We'll find out in a
They
second.
don't.
Excellent.
They're good.
No one on a chain-sword.
Okay.
Melt-a-gun. Shooting that Lord. Huzzah! It hits. It wounds. An invuln save for me, sir.
4.
You're
Yay,
good.
he's
All right.
good.
Plasma pistol not overcharging. It hits.
Rude.
It doesn't wound.
Okay.
Bolt pistol. Misses. All right. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Yep.
Nice. My activations have done effectively more damage to myself right now.
Yes.
But
That
I've
is true.
expended some resources at the cost of my own wounds, I suppose.
That
right?
is fair.
Hopefully some of the people from the RTT are tuning in and getting vindicated by these Necron overlords.
Yes, yes. I think I might have come out a little too soon, but we'll see.
We'll see.
I think it's charge o'clock, right?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. we're gonna
We do
start.
have a $5 super chat from Julian.
Hey, buddy.
Doing an impression of the Silent King.
Oh, just
There's no words in there.
got it.
It's just.
Just the super chat.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Julian.
Thank you so much, man.
Miss you, buddy.
And another 5 for all those Eric sniffles.
Just under 6. You're technically on an objective, anyways.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, you're still on one.
Yep. But I'm making it a little bit longer for you.
Yeah. Do I want to? Doesn't matter.
You've got the 1 CP.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Need a 5. We're in with an 8.
All right.
So we are going to. Let me get over here, see where we're at. So I can't really get in. So that is okay. We're just gonna.
Man, this room
Killing me.
This room makes a Red Bull hot so quickly.
Among other things.
Alrighty.
We need to get
All
one
right.
of those wall-mounted AC units. Just stick it up over here. Another one over there.
So need a 7-inch charge on the Raptors.
Okay.
Raptors are going to charge.
Raptors are going to charge.
Huzzah! Nope.
Okay.
I will CP
CP
that.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. Eric's down to 0.
Oh,
That's
man.
just the Chaos Gods laughing in your face.
Yep.
With that too.
I really wanted him to be there to attempt to battle shock you.
That's fair. That's fair. But just so that it is out there,
Yeah.
that would stop the stratagem. It would not stop the
The orb.
Orb.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Just it cuts some stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it also makes them all OZ0.
they become OC1 because they are within range of the, or they keep their OC because they are within range of the Silent King. He's ignored you are modifying
It's
their.
not. That's not how that. It's changing your OC to 0.
Okay. I got other.
Okay, maybe.
I've researched it a lot.
These guys are going to try to actually charge these destroyers here. Looks like
Okay.
we're just under 8.
Okay. That's for
So-
this squad.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Looking
we need
for
a 7. There's
That's
an 8.
All right. He got there.
Perhaps I should have charged them and then just kind of like. Well, actually, no, because it's start of the fight phase, so it wouldn't have mattered. It's all right. So he made it to base.
Yep.
The other guys did not.
All right, boys, we are knocking on 9 o'clock, so I do need you to pick up the pace here.
No can do,
Turn
buddy, no
3,
can do.
almost 3 hours in.
Okay. Well, we'll find out here. We'll find out with this clap back.
In our defense, we were left unsupervised for an
Yeah.
extended period of time.
Well, I wanted to see if you'd learned anything from the content planning meeting.
Absolutely
and I
not.
guess
Absolutely not.
No, if you're not there next time, I'm doing the same thing. It's going to be like 3 Wednesdays in a row, nothing but GSC. These guys, we're going to charge Homeboy here.
Seems fair.
They're
Oh,
definitely
look,
in.
they make it.
We'll just surround him with the meanest
With
weapons.
the everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I technically have to base you as much as I can
Yeah.
because that
And
was.
he is right up on the wall, so
Yeah.
technically that you wouldn't be basing him then.
Yeah.
Anyway, so. Alright, then Raptors failed. I guess that's would be your these Raptors.
Yeah, I got those Raptors.
Yeah.
They ain't not charging anything. It's all right.
All right.
They advanced anyways.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Attacks. You've got nowhere to interrupt.
I've got 1 CP.
You got 1 CP.
Yep. So
right.
you can
Okay.
give me 1 sec.
Well, you can.
Start the fight phase.
You haven't used your battle round ability to reduce it with the Lord in the unit.
I have not.
So we'll activate first over here.
Okay. Let me just see if there's anything I want to do at the start of the fight phase.
Right.
Because it is start of phase. Different. Void. No. Do I want to get the extra 2? Because that is at the end. Hold on to the thing. No, I am good for the start of the fight phase.
Okay.
Yep.
These guys are going to activate.
These ones?
Yep.
Okay.
And bam.
Yep.
Dark Pack sustain.
Yep.
We pass.
Seems good.
You are on an objective and you are not at full strength, so blanket rerolls. And you have buckets still alive, right?
I have
You have both
18.
the murder
18.
buckets.
Yes, those buckets.
All right.
Indeed.
Cool.
I thought you meant buckets of dudes.
No.
And
I'm
that's also
yeah.
Yep.
I'm at the trash cans with
Yep.
legs.
You have one trash can over here.
Yep.
Other one's over there.
All right.
And they do 2 up, 5 on death.
Yep. Master of Executions.
Yep.
On 2s. Reroll these.
Okay.
Turns into 6 hits. On 3s. Might as well just reroll those. Cool.
Okay.
So those are devs coming in when everything's done. So it's 2 AP3s down to 2 because of Sarah's.
Yep.
We'll hold on to those devs.
3 is down to 2, so 2 4-ups. What's the damage on this?
2.
2. These will both be on the crypto throw. 4-ups.
All right.
He's good.
Alrighty. Power Fists. Ooh, thank God for rerolls. Thank God for rerolls.
Yep.
And then on 2s.
There you go.
9 AP 3s, or 2 to 3 to 2.
9. It's gonna be 4-ups everywhere. So I'm just gonna roll the 4-ups,
Yeah.
and then we'll see. So 4-ups.
Would you start with the crypto throws?
Yeah.
Okay.
So those all pass.
Roger, roger.
So then these are 2 damage each.
Yes, sir.
All right. So then that is 4-ups.
1 wound.
Takes 1. 4-ups. Takes 1. 4-ups. Takes 1. So he dies. On the 2-up, he fights on death. He does.
All right.
Do I do that now or at
No,
the end
you,
of
you
activation?
do it after an own fight, so just
Okay,
kind of
so
pull
we're
them to
gonna-
the side.
We're
Yep.
going to do it like that.
Yep. Chain swords.
Yep.
Re-rolling. 2 go back in.
Yep.
On 4s. Re-rolling. So 6 AP2s down to 1.
6.
Or 2 to 1 to 2. Or 1 to 2 to 1, yeah. Because you're on an objective, I'm getting +1, and
Yep.
then you're reducing.
Yep. Still going to be 4s. Oh, I dropped 1.
Excellent.
Yep.
Excellent.
4s.
On
Alright.
still the bucket.
Yeah, bucket.
All right.
All right, and then these are 1 damage.
Yep.
Okay, 4s. He takes 1. It's
Alright.
down to 2.
And then
I like
the
this
guy with just a close combat weapon, he hits. He wounds you 3 times at AP1, but 0.
0, so 3-ups.
Bucket
Okay.
takes another one.
4-up. He's good.
All right. Now the 2 dev wounds activate. Bucket takes 2 dev wounds.
4-ups. Okay. He has nothing that he can fight against,
Yep.
so he's going to die
And
over
then
here.
someone else in the unit takes 2 dev wounds.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Because the dev wounds are allocated at the end of
Gotcha.
the combat.
Yep, yep. Do that, and then somebody else, 2 other dead wounds.
Just
Yeah,
one
this-
guy will die. Yeah.
One guy.
Because they can't bleed. It's they're the dev mortals, not
You
regular
will be
mortals.
able to pile in this way. This way.
I'm actually. I don't. Jacob, do you remember? Does it prioritize the objective or enemy models?
It is closest enemy first.
Closest enemy first. All right.
Okay. So if I pull this, that's going to actually kind of force you guys into. I'm wondering if I can force you into the Silent King.
No, I don't have to move with everyone. I'm already still in engagement with that guy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So we'll leave him, and we will take.
And you may fight on death with your murder bucket now.
There we go. Take this guy. And Murder Bucket.
Yep.
Fighty Crypto Thrall. He's got 4 attacks on 4s. And then Strength 5. So on 3s, it's going to be 3 at -2 for 1 damage.
5s. Kills a guy and bleeds a guy.
Okie dokie.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
And we're already still in combat anyways.
Yep.
Okay, we will move on to this unit here. He'll move here. He's going to move into combat over here. Don't touch him. And these are just going to have to go here. All right.
Into this Corpex. And then this guy's into there.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll start with the stuff into the Scorpex. But Dark Pact Sustain. They pass.
Okay.
Heavy melee weapons into the Scorpex. On 3s.
Yep.
Oh.
All right. I mean, there's only 2 of them left with no
Yeah.
info. They're dead, but I'm making you roll it.
On 3s. So 8 AP2s. Because they're not on an
6,
objective.
8. 8 AP2s. So 5s. Okay. Damage.
2 apiece.
2 apiece.
So one was wounded, right?
Yep.
And the other is at 3.
So they're dead.
Yep. Cool.
Cool.
The remaining chainsword and whatever attacks that go into them don't matter. And then the 4 into the warriors.
Okie doke.
On 3s. Turns into 4 hits with sustained. And on 4s, re-rolling because they are on an objective. That'll be 4 AP2s into the warriors.
So down to AP1.
Yep.
Okay.
So 5 ups or 4 ups regardless.
4 ups. All right.
Kill
that's
3.
3. Let's see. 1, 2,
That's what I forgot to do. Charge those
3.
the other ones.
The Raptors.
Yeah.
You can charge them there.
They're gonna be in with a 5. You want to take that battle shock for me? Not that I don't know if you didn't do any strats anyways yet.
No. They're good.
All right.
Because they would go with
There we go. All right.
Yep. Because they get +1. Yeah. So they're good.
So we will pull further into combat.
I thought I pulled out. That's okay.
Well, it's 3 inches. I don't think you could have pulled enough. I'd have to have killed
Yeah. You're
more
good.
guys.
Okie dokie.
And then those guys. Dark Pacting is risky because one guy is going to die, and I think that is a chainsword by the looks of it.
Okay. Just checking something. Okay.
But we will Dark Pact Sustain over there. We pass.
Okay. And this is on the
The Raptors.
Raptors. Okay.
Yield Fist.
Okay. And did you pull in the Ghost Arc?
Didn't.
Or did you mean to? Did you mean to?
I'll pull it in the Ghost Arc.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
So that was 3 hits. A 6 turns it into 4. On 2s, that'll be 3 saves at your invuln save.
All right.
If you
4
2
ups.
down to 1.
Okay.
2 guys are going to bite it.
Let's see. 2 guys will go.
That also means the Ghost Arc will need to take that battle shock, but we can get back to that because it's not going to matter. So it doesn't.
Pull these 2.
You don't need to roll it
Okay.
unless you want to try to use a strat on the Ghost Arc for some reason.
No. That's good.
Chainsword turns into 4 hits.
Okay.
On 4s, no rerolls. 2 at AP, you're on an objective, so AP2. So
AP1, so
Yep.
force. They're good.
guy with a rifle butt. 1 save. Effectively no AP. All right.
Good.
And then I'm going to move on over here. Do you want to?
Oh wait, no, that 3 kills somebody because they have a 4-up save.
Okay.
So we'll just pull this guy. Okay, and what were you saying? Sorry.
Over here. Chaos Lord's not doing a special
Yeah,
thing.
I
but-
can't cut it. I can't cut or anything, so you
Yeah.
go for it.
But Chaos Lord will attack. He's not wounded yet. No rerolls.
Did they?
Oh,
no, no
sustain.
dark
Yeah. It fails, and we reroll. We're good.
Okay.
So that turns into 4 hits
Yep.
on 3s. Those are just dev wounds, so that's 4 damage that goes straight through.
Okay. He's down to 3.
Down to 3. We'll go with the Master of Executions. Okay. And do those murder buckets, I know they're considered part of the unit, but is that a unit for the purposes of dying?
No, because there's a crypt tech in the unit, they are considered a part of the bodyguard unit.
Got it, got it.
Yep.
That many invuln saves?
Okay.
At
so
2 damage apiece,
so
6.
that's 6.
Yep.
6. That's 4 ups. Drop 2.
All right, 2 damage apiece.
Cool. He dies.
So that'll be my CP for the battle round.
Okay. I will CP to stand him back up.
All right.
He'll stand up. Let's see.
It's close, so it's as close to where he.
Either there or over here.
Yeah,
What do you think?
whichever you want,
Whichever I want.
as long as you're not in combat.
Okay. I'll set him up over here. Side of an inch.
Well, I'm gonna do some piling first, I think.
Okay. You move first.
Yeah. Where's my widget?
Can you move them if they're already on the objective?
Yes, we can actually.
Okay.
You know what? So we, as long as we get closer to the objective, but if we're
Closer
already
to
on,
the actual puck.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I think we're just gonna.
Do that.
Yeah, we're gonna go this route. I think something like that.
Okay. Then I think that puts him at right here. Just outside of an inch. Right there. I think that's right.
There you go. That'd be good. Good there.
Okay.
And oh, this is gonna be a problem there.
Okay. Well, then that's.
So you
gonna
can just
push-
be over here.
That's going to
Yeah.
push him here. Yep.
Wherever you.
There you go.
Not that big of a
I'm
deal.
cool. I'm cool with it. Here we go. And he'll come back with 3.
And heal D3 next turn.
Yes.
I think, yeah. It's all my fights, man.
That's all your fights?
Where you would like. Your warriors can clap it back now.
They
Along
can.
with the Ghost Ark.
They can. So,
Where did I leave my water?
we're going to get this guy.
Mine's evaporated in here, bro.
Yeah, I know, right?
You are up on that wall, so I can go this way and be here to this guy, and then them get in that way. So I'll get the Overlord into them. I will get. I don't want. Your Chaos Lords can't get precision, right?
They can with the strap.
When do you have to burn that strap?
When I select them to fight. It's the Epic Challenge strat.
Okay. Do you have to be able to see them?
As always with precision.
Okay, so I can move my Orcan this way to be able to fight through the wall at you.
Yes, correct.
Okay, and you can't precision him out.
Correct.
Okay, cool. So we'll do that. And then we'll just make sure you don't get up here anymore.
Orcan's not going to be able to fight through the wall where he's at there. Because you have to be in base to base with someone who's in base to base. Wall doesn't count.
And okay.
The wall doesn't count for
Okay,
that, yeah.
then never mind. These guys.
Because you can't double rank a wall.
Okay. Then yeah, then he won't be able to make it. So we'll stay.
So they'll keep
Which
him
means,
out of combat.
which means
or-
then neither can the Overlord. So no one's going to do anything.
no one's moving into the wall to engage. And are we out of combat from guys dying now?
There's a guy here,
Okay.
but yeah, so there's one guy. These guys, yeah, it looks like I can get 3 guys into the Chaos Lord,
Okay.
which is not going to be enough. So
I mean, they've got 2 wounds.
they have 1 attack each.
I know. There's a chance.
It's 4s,
There's still a chance. Maybe.
and 1 at minus
AP
1.
1. I mean, it took a
He
damage.
takes 1. Okay. Then that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Sorry, he has to go there. They're going to go this way. So 3 here, 1 here.
Roger
so we'll
that.
do 3 into the Raptors
Okay.
on 4s. And on
Fours.
4s. 1 at minus
And
1.
4s. Kill that wounded guy.
All right, and then 1 into that squad over there.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
And then 1 into this squad over here. And 4s. Nope. Okay, so just the 1.
And your Ghost Arc. I got a save.
Oh yeah, Ghost Arc.
I got a save over here, you said?
No.
Okay.
No, I failed it. Ghost Arc is 3 attacks on 4s. And on 3s. 2, no AP.
Pass, fail, single damage.
Okie dokie.
Let me walk my wound dice back over here.
Okay. All right. So that is the end of the fight phase.
I now activate with that Chaos Lord.
Sorry, Chaos Lord. Yep. My bad.
Whew. Scary dark pacting, because if I do, I instantly die now.
That's true.
Let's see.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's still 10 warriors, so
Kill that. Yeah. We'll just swing normally.
okay.
Because I don't think I'd roll 5s, 5 6s.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But you know.
Kill a guy, and then the guy takes a save, because that's death.
Okay.
Kill 2 guys.
2 guys.
Go.
Okay. We will pull.
Where did... No, there you
We are going to do some cheekiness. We're going to pull this guy right here.
go. Yep.
So now these 3 are out of coherency. And then we're going to pull this guy right here so that these guys are now out of combat.
Okay. And I'm going to pile in with this Chaos Lord. Wait, never mind.
You can't.
All right. Yeah. I'm there.
Sorry, he's supposed to be.
Yeah, cool.
To keep,
Never mind.
keeping him locked in. There we go. So then when does,
Coherency is checked at the end of the turn, right?
at the end of the turn,
End of the turn?
is
So,
there a phase between fight and end of turn?
Yeah, end of the fight phase, and then end of the turn, I think.
Okay, let me check.
So you have priority on this. I'm going to use a strat to move someone who is eligible to fight.
Okay. All right. So at the end of any phase, I'm going to activate my Resurrection Orb
Okay.
for here.
Roger that.
So it is going to be, and then I already did this.
Yes.
In the shooting phase. Yeah. So it's going to
Just
be,
the Reanimator and Resorb.
yeah, so it's going to be D6 and
He's
D3.
an actual D3.
Yeah. Yep, so D3 plus D6,
So 4.
4 guys. Resorb is really good, but
If you roll a 2, it's
if you
just,
roll a 2, it's
it's just a regular Reanimate.
Yeah, just a regular reanimate. Okay, so guys, to move, that can just. All right, you have the ability to just move. Was it anybody? Just anybody?
Any unit, I can make a move or a fallback move at the end of the fight phase.
Okay. So then, but you cannot end in combat.
Correct.
Okay. All right, so we are going to pull those guys and these guys. So these guys are going to go 1, 2, 3, and combat, so they can fall back. So we'll do 4. Bless you. So we'll go right there. All right, so that's my 4.
All right. Do I
right.
want to...
So now you go down to 0 as well.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
So basically, I could just... All right, but these guys are just going to disappear anyways.
Yes. That's why I asked about
Yeah.
about when that's checked.
And so I could pull either one of these units through here and hide. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go down to 0 and go back up to 1.
Okay.
But we are going to do it to
Follow these guys back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're technically falling back, but Ruinous Raid or Scour and Seas, I don't remember
So
what it's called.
I am 1.1 off the
Yeah,
wall there.
yeah, I'm not trying to engage
all right,
you there.
Yeah, just make sure.
Yeah.
Making sure you knew that I was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just trying to get out of combat. We'll be up against the wall. That's
Seems
that's
good.
fine for me.
Seems good. And you've got, what's this, 2, 6 on this?
8 total.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so I would need to get 4 guys. I can't get on there. That's okay.
Just in case. Make that a little less desirable for you.
Okay. I'm cool with that. That's going to be a big primary swing for you next turn, maybe. We'll see. Okay.
So I only killed 1 unit on objective, I think.
You technically killed this unit. No, he wasn't on the
Yeah.
objective. Yes.
Because well, you chose not to resurrect him, but I did kill 3 units total.
Yes.
So I will get 5 points on no prisoners and 3 points on overwhelming force,
Okay.
and I will go back up to 1 CP.
Okie dokie. I will go up to 1 CP as well. Let's see, that one is done. And command phase, we will go ahead and... Can I see my secondaries before I reanimate?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So we will get Call the Horde.
Can't do it.
Can't do it? All right.
Actually, you,
Do these guys?
yeah, you can.
They can
Because
go?
that's 30 wounds in the unit with infantry, or is it models or wounds?
Starting strength of the destroyed unit is 20 plus.
Nope.
Or the total wounds characteristic are 25 plus.
yes.
So I can't get it there.
It doesn't count character.
Yep. So you can call the horde on them.
Okay.
Because 30 wounds before characters.
Okay.
Ha! I did it too.
That's fine. So I'll go to 1. I got Call the Horde and I got Sabotage.
Yep.
Yep.
Sabotage.
So I'm cool with that, actually. Okay. We'll go with Reanimates.
All right.
This Scorpec unit is going to go back to full.
This guy over here, he just goes back up to
This goes
full.
up to full. Thank you.
This guy.
This guy's going to go D3 for 1.
Okay.
Up to 4. Scorpec Lord over there
I gotcha.
is going to heal 2, up to 5. Warriors are going to heal D3 plus D3 from the Reanimator. And I'm going to go ahead and have it trigger the... Oh wait, no, that's... Ghost Arc has to happen after you attack me, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, and then these guys disappear now, right?
Oh yeah, those guys are dead. Thank you.
I'll just set them over here for you.
Thank you. All right, so they'll do D3 plus D3. So they will get
5.
5 back. 3. Let's do. We'll bring back a bucket for 3, and then 4, 5. These guys are going to go. That's a lot of OC on there.
More OC than those models, but
Yeah.
technically not a lot, as they're all OC1.
Yep. So we will have to go here and here and there.
And he'll get 5 on his primary, I think, because you have the 1 objective.
I have the 1 objective, yeah, and there's no way that I could take them off of you. So yeah. Okay. Good. That's everybody. All right. So we'll go to movements. We are going to move these guys 8 to there, to there, up to there. We are still on ignore mods for the Silent King. We are going to have, this guy's got a touch, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So he will go over here.
Maximum points would be right here, because
Oh,
that'll
because
be
I'm out of your deployment zone?
No, because it'll be in my deployment zone. That's maximum, but also means you're open to being shot.
Yeah, you're going to shoot me next turn and I'll die.
Yeah.
So, not worth that. How many guys can sabotage? Can I set it up? No,
One
only
unit.
One.
Yep.
Only one. It's either 6 and I lose it, or 3 and I probably don't lose it. So we're going to go for the 3.
Okay.
We'll come over here, and he'll do sabotage.
Sabotage!
And then...
And then... You can do this, Chris. I
like a
believe
puzzle.
in you.
It's just like a puzzle. Up to here. There we go. This guy is gonna go.
Good thing I'd been hitting that mute button. Hopefully it's not echoing into Chris's mic.
He's gonna move 8. 6. Okay,
I do not overwatch you.
cool. So he's gonna go to here. Still in range of them. Call the horde. Call the horde. Call the horde. I gotta kill those. Do. Okay.
See what this clapback looks like, and we'll see if I can dig my way out of the little hole I'm in, if I think it is doable.
If not, there's always tacos as a
Oh,
consolation.
absolutely. Are they Titan or towering or anything?
No.
Okay, so they won't be able to. Oh,
They're trying to be touching so that they can shoot.
so
Anyway.
touching doesn't do that anymore. You have to be wholly on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well then,
yeah, or it's towering specifically.
gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, that's a old 9th edition thing.
Okay.
The
That's fine.
The only things that follow the I can touch it are basically big knights.
Okay. Then we'll do this. There we go.
All right.
That way the Silent King can still shoot you. And these guys only need a 5.
Oh, absolutely.
And
I'm getting shot, 100%.
the can't fall back and shoot. Don't need to. We are going to fall back with the warriors, but we are going to move some stuff around first. So we're going to have the reanimator pull back this way.
He's not falling back, he's just moving back,
Yeah,
right?
he's just moving.
Yeah.
He's actually going to go that way.
I'm coming to help you, my lord.
Ghost Ark is going to stay still, and the warriors are going to fall back. We'll bring a Luminor over here first. And these guys are going to fall back and go this way. Again, 1.5 inches off the wall.
It is hot in here.
Yeah, it is.
It wouldn't be so bad if this game wasn't taking so damn long.
I know.
I doubt it. Would still be bad.
We'll find out. Since
I hope neither one of you guys are playing these lists at a tournament anytime soon, because your biggest opponents can be the clock.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
First time I ever played this list. Okay, so those guys are there.
Like, I'm practiced with my list. I don't know. I've been taking a long time because I don't know his list either.
This guy's going to drop in over here.
Like everything I played in the tournament, I was very well aware of what it did, so I didn't have any questions about it.
He's going to drop in back here.
I played against Ron from Battle Ready Wargaming,
Nice.
Lee from Gamers Core, and a friend of mine named Chris, who's recently kind of gotten back into the game. He's
Now-
played at a couple of our tournaments.
Doesn't Lee run the events at Battle Core or at Gamers Core?
Run/assist with Tim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go to shooting.
Yeah, I was very well aware of what I was playing into.
We're going to do...
You hear that, Chris? He's blaming you for his long turn times.
I don't doubt it.
Look, I haven't played into a lot of Necrons.
Shots.
Who's shooting me? For what? What now?
Scorpic Lord into
Scorpic.
these... I can't shoot them. Sorry. Into these raptors.
You can shoot those raptors. Oh, I'm in combat with the Ghost Ark.
Yeah, they're in combat with the Ghost Ark.
All right.
So that's going to be 3, and then strength 6, so 3s. So it's going to be 3 at -1.
Force. One guy dies.
Okay.
It is 1 damage, right?
Yes. He is going to shoot at these guys. Did I muck that up? A little bit. That's okay. 2 shots on them. 2s. And 3s. It's going to be 1 at -1.
We're good.
Okay. This guy's going to shoot over here.
All right.
Should be 3 shots. On 3s. Where are you? There we go. Yep. 3 shots on 3s. Lethal hits. You are not an objective. I'm going to reroll 1s. I'm not, because you're not the closest enemy unit. Sorry. 3s. So it's just the 1.
-2.
-2.
Kills the guy.
2 damage. Yep. The other guy's doing an action. These guys have no guns. The reanimator. I think it's only 12. This thing is squeaking like a...
There's another tape measure over there
Yeah, can
somewhere.
you grab that for me? Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Smallest tape measure known to man.
Look, it scares me when people come to a game where they've got like the giant Black & Decker one, and they're just dropping it on the table
yeah.
and they're swinging it around.
He's going to shoot into the Chaos Lord. It's going to be 6 shots on 4s.
You pull out of combat with Kessler?
Yes.
Okay.
And then 3s. 1 at -2. You have cover, so -1.
4 up invuln save.
Yep.
Save or die. Save.
Saves. Ghost Ark is going to shoot 20 shots into the guys in combat with him.
Go for it.
Okay.
-1 to hit.
Yep. So it'll be on 5s.
Keep forgetting where I put my water. It's either behind me or in front of me.
1 lethal. And 1 hit.
That was
So
awful.
1. Yep.
All right.
Happens.
Huzzah! Wounds a guy.
Was he kills a guy.
Kills a guy?
Yep.
All right. There's only the fist left.
Worth it. They
Since
fell
we're
back.
so late, we're going to call him Cockknocker.
Okay. Silent King is going to shoot everything into here, and
Yep.
then the 2 big guns are going to go into this rhino.
Ye old rhino.
Yep.
Okay.
So 2 shots into the rhino.
No!
2s. And on 2s,
AP4?
AP4.
All right, I ain't got no cover. Go straight
These
there.
12 damage.
Doesn't explode.
Cool, cool.
There's no one in there.
All right, and then Silent King is going to do,
Silent King stuff.
let's see, 2 shots on 2s, and then strength 10. That is going to be 3 dev wounds.
Just 3 dev wounds?
Yep.
All right, kills the guy.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12.
Sorry. I forgot to mute
And
that.
These are on 2s. And these are strength 6, so these
threes?
are on 3s. There you go. 2, 4, 6, 7 at -1.
Cover?
I mean, yeah.
Or no, did you ignore cover?
They do not ignore
Okay.
cover.
So 3s. How much damage?
1 damage each.
1 guy is on 1.
Okay. And Illuminor is going to shoot at your Chaos Lord.
Illuminati.
Illuminati is going to be naughty. 3 shots with his Eldritch Lance.
And they didn't fall back from combat. You were pulled out of combat, right? He's not. Never mind. He's separate. He's not in the
Yeah,
unit.
he's separate.
I keep thinking he's attached to the unit too,
on
and I'm
threes?
just slowly getting to him.
And strength 9.
All right. So 2s.
2, so that's going to be 3 at -3 for flat 3.
Save or die.
Yep.
Oh.
You want
Oh.
to CP it?
Absolutely not, but I would consider it if I had 1 more CP. And if I did, he would be alive.
Okay.
So you killed him.
And then the Necron unit fell back. They can't fall back and shoot. So then that is that. We'll go to the charge phase.
Charges.
Silent King is going to charge the
You got it. I can't stop it.
Actually, we're going to try the Scorpex first.
Okay.
Scorpex are going to charge him first. 6 doesn't make it. Silent King. 3
Where's the widget?
probably
You got
does.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. You can get into. Yeah, so you land basically right there, and you are in engagement range.
Okay. So right there. These guys will just have to do this. There we go. Scorpec Lord is going to...
Don't forget this one while we're here.
Yeah.
Charging.
Yep.
You don't need to roll it. You auto pass it.
He's going to charge into the
The unit.
unit right here.
All right. You're in, like Flynn.
Mix it with a 9. We're going to have him go right back here.
Want to change those dice out for those for those Grot Revolution dice?
And then we're going to have Illuminor going to charge this guy.
How dare you?
He needs a 6.
Not that.
Doesn't make it.
All right.
That's okay. He made it. Nothing over there. That's
Charge
that.
mortals.
Oh, thank you. Charge
that-
mortals there.
And charge mortals there.
It's going to be D3 for 2. Down to
Down to
1.
one.
Charge mortals over there. It's going to be
D3.
D3. It's going to be 2.
Kills the guy. We'll kill the yield chain cannon.
There we go. And then you have 1 CP.
I have 1 CP.
Okay, cool. So we will go with the Scorpec Lords first.
Okay.
This guy will do his big attack. Actually, I only need to do 1, so I think I'm going to do volume of attacks.
And you still got your
Toughness here?
10.
10? Yeah, we'll do the
And you've got the ignore modifiers up
Yes.
right now? Okay.
Yep. So we'll do 4 attacks here on 2s. Ouch. And then strength 10. So force 1 at -3.
If I roll a 6, I live.
You do not.
But I explode.
But you do explode.
For 1 on you.
Okay.
On my raptors.
Up to 3.
For 1. And on my other guys for 1. And so that actually kills
Kills
that
the guy.
Yep.
Damn. Okay.
We'll do this.
Alrighty.
I am. Okay, I got 1 CP. I do have a Chaos Lord. Tell me what your profiles look like over here.
Over here?
How? I mean, you're going to swing
Oh,
on me
shit,
regardless.
I forgot about the Chaos Lord.
He has a just
T10, 2-up save, 4-up invuln. These are 5 wounds each.
Yep.
He has 16 wounds. He has got 12 attacks on 2s, strength 8, -3, flat 2, lethal hits.
I'm basically not going to stop you from attacking. No way I can kill you. But I'll use his once per battle round and that, and we're going to activate.
Sure.
And I'll just try to do damage, I guess.
I'm just saying, Jake, I'm trying to go fast.
So no rerolls or anything here. It is what it is. Dark, you're tough, so we're going to Dark Pact. Yeah, because you're not even wounded. That was the other thing I've been trying to do. So no rerolls. We're going to Dark Pact lethal.
Okay.
We pass. Chaos Lord's doing his thing. Hitting you on 3s, no rerolls.
Sure.
Just making sure you win.
At what point do we need to make the dice box bigger for Eric?
It turns into
Smaller, you mean?
5 hits with the miss but 6 for,
Yep.
or sorry, that's 4 hits and that was an auto wound.
Sure.
And then
T10.
5s. Well, those are devs at least. So 1, this comes in after. 1 invuln save, it's AP 4 right now.
4-up.
You're
He's
good. Master of Executions,
Okay.
no rerolls. That's rough. That's an auto.
Okay.
So 2 regular save, or 2 AP.
Those were hits.
Well, that's an auto, and then
Okay.
and that was the wound that I rolled afterwards.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And not dev.
What's the minus?
AP 3 right now. Because you're on an objective now.
Okay, so force.
Yep.
He's good.
And those are the 2 devs for later from the hammer. Fists. 1 3s, 1 auto, and then on 5s, 3 AP 3s,
Force.
Just 2
1.
damage.
2 damage. Okay.
The twins, at least they're twin linked. So autos, those are misses. Then I need 6s. And then twin linked. So that'll be 5 AP3s, single damage.
Okay. I dropped 2.
1, 2.
So he is down. 1 Mayhair is down to 1.
2 last guys. 1 AP2, 3. And then and 6 dev wounds into the other Mynir from Hammer. So it doesn't stop his attacks, but try to get some value before they evaporate.
Okay. I mean, he can't.
Doesn't he have like a bunch of extra attacks
No.
from the other guy?
No, he's just got the 12 attacks.
Oh, it's 12 attacks
Yeah,
now.
that's all I said. He's just got 12 attacks.
Back in the day, he had his profile and the other 2 melee profiles.
That's why you asked me his profile, and I was like, he's got 12 attacks.
I was like, 12 attacks, yeah.
Yeah.
Decent profile overall, like strength 8.
8, 3, 2 lethals.
Okay.
So 2s.
Oh, 1 miss. But how many
So
lethals?
lethals. 5 lethals.
5 lethals.
1 miss. And then strength 8. A UT4, T5.
I'm T4.
4 2s.
So 10 total.
So 10 total at -3.
6s.
Yep.
All right, so 2 damage apiece.
Yep.
Dead
1,
guy,
2,
dead guy, dead
3.
guy, dead guy. So we kill 4 and leave a guy on 1.
Okay.
So uno, dos, tres, cuatro. There's 1 guy left in the unit.
Yep.
He is
And
on 1.
that by itself is enough to make sure that I do not get Call the Horde. So that stinks.
You
That's
can still sack it this turn if you want to.
Oh yeah, I will. I definitely will. But okay, then we'll go to the other guy. These guys are 2 wounds each, right?
Everyone else should be 2 wounds.
Okay.
If there's characters, there's more wounds in there, but oh, this thing's dead. That's
Yeah,
right.
I do. 2s and 2s. 2 at -3.
I need 6s. Oh,
That happened. Okay. Fight back over there.
into this was the Scorpic Lord.
Yep.
Okay. Dark Pact sustain.
Actually, do you want to fight into the Ghost Ark first?
Yeah, sure. Why not? We're not even going to Dark Pact. We're just going to punch you.
Okay.
Bunch of misses. Nope, doesn't wound.
Okay. It's going to be 3 hits, and on 3s, it's going to be 2 no AP.
Ha, we died.
Ah! I got you.
Okay.
Ghost Ark fights itself free.
Do check to see if he is battle shocked for me at the start of the fight phase.
Yep.
He is.
He is.
Cool. Just in the event that you wanted to strat him with something.
Yeah.
All right, so I fight back on the Scorpic Lord.
Yep.
We'll pile in if we can.
Yeah, you can.
And Dark Pact sustain. We fail, but we're going to re-roll it, which we pass with an 8.
Okay.
I still have 2 heavy melee weapons by the looks of it, so 6 attacks with that. On 3s.
Yep.
No sustain. You're not on an objective.
Nope.
So we just re-roll 1s here. But on 3s, re-rolling 1s. That'll be 4 AP2s. 2 damage apiece.
4 4-ups.
Oh, we crushed
Drop
you.
3, 2 damage each.
Yep.
Yeah, he's dead.
We'll stay there. We're not going to pile in.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. No, we're probably gonna call it here.
I'm done. I got. Yep.
We'll go up a CP. We'll go up a CP.
Yep. Yeah. So see what you draw. We'll just lightning through these.
Yep. Storm hostile objective, which
Okay.
there's only 1,
Yep.
and extend battle lines. So I'm gonna pull 15 down on my primary this turn.
Yep.
Extend battle lines is
'Cause you've
basically
got-
already done.
Yeah, those 3.
Storm hostile objective.
This one,
Well, it's not. What's his OC?
10.
10. Okay, yeah. Or that one over there. I don't honestly know if I could actually.
I don't think you can
I
take
could
that
kill
one.
you, to be honest. But
Yep.
I would pull down 20 total points this turn.
Yep. And then,
Yeah, I would. Extend has already happened, basically.
yeah, he's going to get extend, and then he's going to get storm hostile with 15 primary.
Yeah, because I just got to pull these guys
Yep.
onto here, right?
Yep. And then I will get 3 points for sabotage. And then, sorry. You're not going to kill my warriors because I'm just going to reanimate them twice again.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna keep them at a tempo now because how many are dead right now?
Right now, there's 2, 4, 6, 8 plus a murder bucket. So there's 12 warriors plus a murder bucket.
So
Again, it's going to be if you shoot them,
yeah,
I reanimate.
so you're under strength now, so
Yep.
I don't need you to be shot before I go in.
Okay. So you're just not going to shoot me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these guys, we probably just
That's-
stay in combat.
yeah.
You're a vehicle. I can shoot you in combat. Not a big deal. But these guys are going to come over here. Additional
Sure.
charge. These guys will just move here, charge. Those guys will move here, charge into you.
Okay.
This will hold that objective. This will hold this. I can't see you to keep holding this one.
Yep.
If I had a little, oh,
Yep.
Actually.
Nope. No actuallys. Keep going.
Yep. So we'll pull Cypher into the middle here.
Sure.
Make it hard to
Yep.
do CP.
Okay. He
And-
doesn't die.
Yep.
They don't die,
Nope.
and that's the end of that turn.
Yeah.
So then I will get engage on all fronts, and I'll get assassinate. I will kill characters. I will kill a character here.
Yep.
I will get 5 for primary. I will get 4 for engage because I've got 2 assets that
Yep.
move quickly, and then I'll get 5 for assassinate. Yep. So I'll get 10 on secondary, 5 on primary.
2-point game.
And then I'll pull another 15 on primary.
I will reanimate. I'll probably get some shenanigans.
Yep.
I'll probably get 10 instead of 5, but
Yeah, that works. Area denial. I'll get area denial on this turn.
Yep.
Because no one's in the middle yet.
correct.
And then it'll be 5 on area denial, and I'll get 5 on secure no man's land, and that's the end of my game, I think.
Yep. And then I will get I'll get 10 points for secondaries because reanimate shenanigans.
Yep.
And then I'll draw no prisoners and secure no man's land. I think
I think you could probably do both.
I think I'll get 5 on secure and I'll get 5 on no prisoners with the 10 on the primary.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of things that are wounded that you
Yep.
can pick off.
And the 10 primary would be on the bottom.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely would be able to pull 10. But yeah, I think that would be the game. Did you follow through on that?
I think I got it.
You think so? All right.
Yeah,
Alright.
see, I did some work, so I think right there, Eric walks away with 3-point lead.
3-point lead.
Thank you, sir.
Hell yeah. Sorry for the lightning round there, guys, but I'm new on this list. Eric's new on.
I'm also
My
new on
list.
his list.
Yeah, so it took us a little bit, but there's a lot of intricacies on this list. So
Yeah, I haven't. I honestly don't think I've played into Necrons. I haven't played into this build of Necrons
Yep.
since 2 Crucibles ago.
it's definitely changed since then.
Well. We're going to be pretty short and sweet with our after-action report as the temperature is continuing to climb.
How
And,
does Florida
and
get so hot?
I think you guys have seen plenty of this stream so far
Yeah.
tonight.
Sorry it took so long.
Man, there's still so many damn models on the table for how long you guys were shooting at each other.
I didn't even put my models out for my 2 turns of reanimates.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's fair. Well, I mean, it's really tough to call a winner when you have to do lightning rounds like that. The one good thing about this
I'll
is
call it a tie.
it does kind of represent, like, at a tournament, sometimes the 3 hours isn't going to be enough.
Yeah.
And, at a tournament, you do kind of have to have, a result. in.
Yep.
You know, many times they're going to tell you dice down, and then you're just going to calculate the score from the end of that battle round on. So in this case tonight, end of 3, we might have determined who the winner was, so we could then move on to our next round of the tournament. Here in the cave, you know, we do have an opportunity to play further beyond those time frames to really get the reps in and get used to it. So time well spent, in my opinion. But yeah, there's still so many unanswered questions here. I think that this is good to call a draw here this evening for sure. Let's take it over to Eric. After having the benefit of playing 3 armies he knew what the hell they did at a tournament, was able to pull a win down. What was the things you learned against these Necrons here this evening?
Brick. You know, I did not. There was the 4-up feel no pains. I think was the thing that really cut it for me.
Right.
If those had gone down earlier, like if you just failed the 4-up feel no pains, like so once I started wounding the unit, you know, you were very rarely back at max, and I just, you know, every turn I chipped a few more total away after you reanimated.
7 you reanimated that first time you reanimated?
Something like that, yeah. But I also killed like 9 that turn, so
Right.
he was down 2, right? And then I killed like 10, but he reanimates 8.
Yep.
Like he's down 8 guys right now, I think. You know, I'd kill another 5 or 6, and then he'd reanimate like 4 or 5. So they last a very long time. I think I just need more pressure into the unit early on, or just don't put pressure on it until I'm ready to just absolutely kill it.
Yep.
Yeah, or, you know, overcommit.
Yeah.
Bring 3, 4 units in there and really just cut them off. Get them completely surrounded, overwhelm them with the sheer number of attacks, and get them up off the table. That Necron Warrior is your least expensive data sheet on the table, correct? Not the unit. Obviously, the unit being a 20 brick climbs in cost, but price per model. The Necron Warrior is one of your lowest.
Yeah, it's
10
pretty.
points model or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
But
The
when you
Scorpec Lords are pretty low.
When
too,
you brick
yeah.
them out with 20 bodies, you get all the
yeah.
buffs from like your Overlord, your Resurrection Orb, all of these things come into play.
Yep.
It is kind of the linchpin of this list right here.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
else can do some damage, but that unit is going to draw so much ire from your opponent that, you know, it's
just
going to force them to
hard to remove.
overcommit. And in a situation where, say, Eric does drop 3 or 4 units into it, does completely wipe it off the table, the downside of that is now all of those units that Eric committed are now in the firing lanes of the Necrons in behind it. So definitely a very interesting tactic with these Necrons. How did you find these Chaos Space Marines this evening?
They performed about the way that I expected them to.
He said he's not impressed.
I've played against Chaos Space Marines probably more than I've played against any other army
Okay.
in recent in this edition. They performed about what I thought they would. My primary goal was to try to keep the Chosen kicked back as far as much as I could. And I think what ended up happening this game was that they killed 2 Scorpec Lords, 1 which came back, and then they died to the Silence King. And
Now,
that's exactly what I needed.
That is one of the questions that I had for you here as well. You had 3 Scorpec Lords on the table, 2 units of Scorpec, right?
Yep.
But 0 leaders in the Scorpec. All of the Scorpec Lords were, you know, solo Rambo sort of types.
That's
Is
right.
that, moving into the next game you play with this list, is that something you're going to remain intact, or do you see there might be some value to adding them to those units?
I think it boils down to what list I'm playing against. In an MSU style of an army, I need more activations. And those triple Scorpec Lords, spreading out those and then also spreading out the Scorpec Destroyers are going to give me those activations to keep up with the MSU.
Gives you extra actions, gives you extra
Right.
activations, right?
In a situation where it's not really MSU, it's got some more solid, maybe more tanks, maybe some Morkanauts or Gorkanauts, who knows?
Who knows, yeah.
But then that
Just
Scorpec
might.
Lord in the unit is going to provide that extra punching power, giving them lethal hits. So then, then he's also going to benefit from the rerolls on the charge.
Right.
So it's really just going to depend on the matchup, I think.
Well, there you go. That is one of the cool things about the edition, is that you bring the list out, and then at the top of the game you determine who's attaching to who. So you can have this build at an event where you've got 3, 5, 6 games, right? And piece by piece, case by case, you determine, are we going Rambo with the Scorpex, or are we baking them into a unit?
Yep.
Well, guys, definitely worth worth taking a look at, and maybe we have to run this one back again at some point in the future.
Yeah.
Obviously, once both of you guys have speedier shoes on, and see if we can't get to an actual resolution rather than the draw we saw here this evening. Definitely appreciate you guys playing that. Luke, how are we looking for vibes over here?
Well, the two we got kind of go together.
All right. What do we got?
Or Scarface, because the Florida pollen.
There we go. There we go. Say hello to my sniffly friend.
Say hello. Yeah.
That was spot on. So you said
Was
the
it,
two,
though?
but you've only told us one. What was
Yeah.
the second?
Well, that was both of them.
Oh, pollen.
Ah, the Florida pollen and the Scarface, little combo, and I think it's
Gotcha.
nobody's surprised by the fact that Mr. Sniffles is indeed taking down the most floor dice, as few landmines came out tonight. All
Yeah.
of them were just direct targeted right here to you, sir. So let's go ahead and get on to that. Of course, thank you guys for tuning in. And how about these credits?
Say hello, hobgobbos. Jason Langer, White Chocolate, Grotworks, Jim Kearney. We need to go to a hot tub soon. We need a,
Kearney?
Yeah, you, yeah.
Okay.
We need some us time, Kearney. Grotskis.
Quaaludes, I love you.
Oh yeah. Enter Erebus, Dastardly DM, Evil Knievel, Mr. Dumbledore, Hingy, Almost Functional Gaming. Is that you? I don't know. Tofu Bolt, Aerial Robos,
I'm nowhere near functional.
Tryhard Eddie, Alex C, Mark Roberts.
Well,
Hide My
just
Minis.
because this Scarface impression is
getting
too good.
bad. No, it's getting bad.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Absolutely a pleasure to have you guys in chat, hanging out with us, or you folks watching it after the fact. We appreciate you guys spending your time with us here this evening. We are going to be back at it tomorrow night with another one of these battle reports, and of course, back in the studio Monday for our Wake and Make series over on Gobross and Friends, our painting channel. We definitely hope to see you guys there. Until next time, catch
Pink eye?
phrase.